Can't afford to be late today, Timothy. Can't afford to be late today. Because coming up in just 2 days here, we're talking 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern on Thursday will be day one of the signature auction. That's the floor session. Live internet bidder, or live auctioneer, sorry, is what I meant to say. Will be live on Thursday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. All of the biggest games in the signature auction will take place that day. Then we come back on Friday for another session. Again, that'll be 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. And on Saturday, we actually get the last bit of the signature auction. 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Clear your schedules. We got the signature auction. It's auction night in America all weekend. Right here on YouTube, on Get the Greg Games, on Heritage Auctions. And I hope you guys can come out for it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. The signature's absolutely stacked. So if you haven't taken a look yet, you can, let's go ahead and link it for you guys here. This is the floor one session right here. You can just browse. I think we're still sitting at Duck Hunt is the highest game. Yeah, Duck Hunt's still sitting the highest, right around $100,000 right now. Mario Bros. Hang Tab right beside it, around 60,000 there. Super Mario World's hanging around 40. The Nintendo Power number 1, 9.8, only 9.8 that exists in the world right now. Sitting at 25,000. It's Donkey Kong Hang Tab. Have we seen one yet? Don't even know if we have. Oh, geez, I'm on the wrong... Yeah, good catch there, Timothy. I'm on the wrong... I was shooting my video earlier today, so I was on the different... scene. There you guys go. There's my chatters. Welcome, chatters. Good to have you part of the stream. Welcome, welcome, chatters. Thank you for being here, though, on this Tuesday. I know there's a lot of auctions this weekend. It comes again on the Tuesday after the signature, so, like, we're on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Tuesday again. We're doing 5 auctions in the next 7 days. there's bound to be some deals. There's bound to be some deals somewhere. If you show up for every auction, I swear to God, there's going to be a deal somewhere because there's a lot of games selling in the next 5 days or 7 days. It's kind of wild. Crack open this for you guys here. Oh my God, that was good. Some good ricochet on that one. Got a cherry bubbly on deck. Only 194 items again today for the auction. I know we talked about that last week. It was 190 something last week as well. And this is coming down from around 230, 240, even as high as 250 in some of the weeklies. So, like I said last time, it's a number we're going to keep tracking. And now we're 2 weeks in a row, sub 200 items in the weekly. Could be a sign that the, you know, there's not nearly as much chafe. The chafe is finally being cut from the... What's that expression? Cut the chafe from the sow or something? I don't know. Someone out there knows the expression. It's not me. But welcome in, Timothy, Master of Unlocking, Renex Machina, Easy, Woodleg Studios, welcome. Love the Morph video. Literally made me subscribe to him. Let's go. Let's go, Woodenleg. That's awesome to hear, dude. Yeah, Mort to Garage is fantastic. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, I was able to do a video with him recently over on his channel. And then... just today, I uploaded the video there critiquing, reacting, I should say, to Mr. Rightway's recent CGC return. The chafe from the wheat. Is that what it is? The chafe from the wheat. Yeah, I could not for the life of me get that. I don't think we see Red Box Cubert that often. Am I crazy? $32. Maybe we do. 8.5A there. Late box Red Box Cubert. Went for $104. And right behind that, we had Junior Pac-Man. Also late release there, 9.6A++. Wheat from the chafe. Chaff. Wheat from the chafe. There it is.
$40. $42.
Oh, there he is. The man himself. Mr. Wright in the comment section. Appreciate you letting me do it, dude. Hopefully I wasn't too critical. Like, if I'm going to do a react video, I got to be firm on it, right? Or else we're wasting everyone's time if I'm not going to give my real reaction, so... Hopefully I wasn't overly critical on everything. Like they're great games no matter what.
$65, $80.
And I mean, with CGC only being $40 to get them graded, it's like it's whatever. You know what I mean?
$150.
It's not like you can really lose at a $40 fee.
Fair warning.
It was cool, man. Good shit, dude. Good shit. I appreciate it, man.
$190. $220.
Hopefully some of my audience finds their way over to your channel, too. You still haven't sent your games in for grading yet? Looking forward to the first time? Oh, it's great. The first time is everything, man. It's great. Like, the first time is just so... You just don't know what to expect, so it's like nervous, exciting. It's fun. First time's fun. It gets worse and worse as you get more expectations, to be completely honest. The more you expect out of grading games, the worse it becomes, because you're like you want certain grades, you know what I mean? So then it's like, oh man, the grading company fucked me, blah, blah, blah. Like, it becomes so much more calculated. It's kind of like pulling Pokemon cards. You know how, like, when you were a kid, you'd pull Pokemon cards, and you were just happy to get whatever the fuck you got, right? Like, that was fantastic. You didn't know pull rates, you didn't know values, you just cracked open packs, and it was awesome. That's what it's like doing your first grading. And then when you keep grading games, that's what, like, pack opening becomes in the modern times, where we know everything about the pull rates, we're only looking for alt arts, like, even getting an amazing rare is dog shit, like, you know what I mean? Everything changes. So, those first few times is... That's the money. I wish I could go back to not having so much expectation and stuff. Sometimes I like purposely don't look at my games just so I can be surprised.
Next lot. $28.
What are you complaining about here with HA? Can Heritage stop with these whack descriptions that are all wrong? Slab says 1980, but this port came out in 78 on a mid-1980s Space Invaders. So that one right here, I assume? The red box one? Or are you talking about a different Space Invaders? 9.68 plus on this. This is what, the 88 release?
Fair warning.
Improved version of the 1978. Slab says 1980, but this port came out in 78.
Fair warning.
I mean, the slab says 1988.
Next lot.
I don't know. This description and everything just seems to be all over the map. Unless the slab says 80 somewhere else. Oh, right there. This is what they're referring to. So the slab says 1980, but I guess this first released in 78. I don't know. It's weird how they put... Like, it's always weird to me how they put this 1980 right here, which is like the game release year, I guess. And then over here, they have the actual variant year.
$80.
How can a port come out in 78 of a 78 game? You got me, man. You're getting too deep into the Atari rabbit hole for me, Joe. You're gonna start losing me. Yeah, do you have the video on your channel, right way, of the Barbie game, the trade? I was scanning through your channel, but you have, like, you know, years of content. So I had to find that Smash Bros video. I was looking for the Barbie one, but it might have been like 2 years ago. I don't know. I tried to find it. But if you have that video on your channel, I'd love to see that too. To see just, yeah, what you had to give up for that Barbie game, because my lord, man. You're the Barbie king. You're the frickin', you're the Ken, the Giga Ken.
$190.
Entering into NES here, though, with that whole Space Invaders thing, though, was a 9.68 plus late box there that went for 336. We have the Intellivision, or yeah, Intellivision Donkey Kong 8.5 NS for $55. Entering into NES with Dino Riki 9.28 for 216. Obviously, the big one tonight is that Mario Bros that I have in the thumbnail there. It's always crazy to see like a 9.4 Mario in weekly at this point, but usually in the auction prior to the signature, there's always like a few mega grail pieces, and that's same with the auction after the signature. So next Tuesday, there's very likely going to be some huge items that we just don't normally see in a weekly, and it just seems like they always front and backload those weeklies between the signatures. So something to look forward to on next Tuesday. Don't just skip over the auction, because like there's very likely going to be some big items in it.
$220.
Is the 9.4 Link to the Past like today, Chokeslam, and Super Nintendo? I didn't have a lot of time to browse this auction because I was trying to... oh my god, yeah, holy shit. Wow. 9.4A sitting at 21,000 with the BP. Like, so as I said, they kind of front load and back load these two auctions. I don't know. There's grails on either side there. You do have it. Good. Send me it on Instagram, man. Or if you're in the Discord right way, link it in the YouTube video section there. I'm sure other people would be curious to see it as well. But send me it on Instagram for sure if you don't link it in the Discord. And then I'll link it in the Discord later when I'm watching it.
Fair warning.
Bases Loaded 2 went for $240 there. Bases Loaded 3, 8.5A goes for $129. A Boy and His Blob, Trouble on Blobonia, $600. Jeez, 9.4A on Boy and His Blob.
Fair warning.
It's actually more than I expected for old Blobby. What have we seen on that?
$2.
Boy and His Blob. All of the price comps are courtesy of Gamer Stonks today. You can check out the website. It's almost done. Timothy's back to working on it. That's a project coming directly from someone in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, link in the description. Join the Discord. But Gamer Stonks is coming soon. You'll have a chance to pay for it. And on the website, it compiles all of the comps across different auction houses, so you don't have to browse every individual auction house. You open up the website. I have WATA sales, VGA sales, CGC sales across Heritage, PWCC, VGA, or Certified Link, Golden. Most of the major auction houses are included at this point. So, but Boy and His Blob, we have seen 9.2A plus was back in November for $576. So the 9.4A today did outsell that price.
Next lot.
$600 for that. It's seeming, and maybe you guys see it differently, but I'm starting to see here that these comps coming from November, October, November 2022, it might be a start of a floor developing there. Like, that might start being a low point in the market. It's starting to seem like the comps around this part are being beaten in the next, well, I guess in, what day is it? April. 4 months since then. 5 months since then? Jesus. But it's something to keep track on there. November might be starting to serve itself as a low point in this market.
$4, $6, $8, $10, $14, $18, $22, $26, $30.
They're way off on their rocker. Yeah.
$34, $38, $42, $44.
We're buying Defender 2 here. I was getting caught up on chat. I just saw the gym leader John there. You said, what are we buying today? Defender 2, baby. 8.5A from the Hawaii collection. We're fighting our way up to $79. Those are the snags we're out here for, John.
$60, $70, $75.
Yeah, the Giga Ken. The Giga Ken, exactly. Right way is the Giga Ken to his Barbie.
Next lot.
Heritage is selling a 2004 Pokemon TCG trophy. Oh my god. Is that in the trading card signature, John? That Pokemon TCG trophy? That's crazy. Is it actually expected to go for 200K? Really? Remember, like, I mean, I guess it's just totally different worlds, but that guy who auctioned off his Nintendo World Championship cartridge, the trophy, he had what, the Seattle 11 and under Nintendo World Championship trophy? I think that only sold for like $9,000.
Fair warning.
So is a Pokemon TCG trophy really worth 200K comparatively? It was at 105K yesterday. Oh my god.
Fair warning.
Yeah, wow, just totally different worlds, hey? Totally different worlds, I guess. Wow, that's crazy, man.
$5.
Dr. Mario, CGC 8.5, extremely affordable Mario Bros. On NES, goes for $124 there. Fantasy Zone, unlicensed. We don't see this much at all. 8.0A plus on this.
Fair warning. $100. $110.
Holy fuck, Timothy! $50 from Larry Copeland. Is that real? Is that actually from Larry? Oh my god! In my peripheral, I saw it on my, like, I was trying to catch up on chat, right? I saw that in my peripheral. I thought it was $5. I thought that was $5, not fucking 50. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. That's insane, man. If that's from Larry, give my thanks to Larry. He might have got himself banned in the YouTube chat for all I know at this point. But wow. If it's from you, Tim, or Larry, thanks. That's huge. Absolutely massive, you guys. That's huge. Absolutely huge. We're going to have snacks for the signature. That $50 is going directly towards signature snacks. We're going to get some sustenance for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, baby. Gonna be snacks on deck, all auction. Fantasy Zone there, sold for $149 for the unlicensed copy, and Fester's Quest, 8.5A. Whole bunch of NES today, just like Cybernoid was 71. Days of Thunder. Let's actually do a price check on this. Days of Thunder, 9.2B plus, pushed over $360. there's not a whole lot to do price check on right now, as we just go through some of these lower dollar games. So we'll check out Days of Thunder. And it turns out we haven't seen a copy of this game since July 2022. Oh shit, this is probably the same copy right here. August 2020. 9.2B plus for $360. If this is indeed the same copy, that is a 2.5-year hold on Days of Thunder, only to sell it for the exact same price.
Fair warning.
That's finger guns. Wow, what a play. What a play. 5 head. That's, you know, we've talked about this already, that we're going back to some of these 2020 comps with games. Like, we, you know, the whole pump is over, the whole dump is on, so yeah, that's crazy. 2.5 years, same price.
$70.
Will we ever get back to 2019?
Fair warning.
I'm doubtful. Honestly, 2019 comps are fucking low. But 2020, we're getting there. A lot of games are getting back to those 2020 levels. So if you were sitting there in 2021 and you were like, oh my god, I wish I would have, you know. So many people had regrets in 2021 where everything was pumping. The year might come 2026 where we're having that same conversation. So if there was shit that you actually did want to pick up in 2021, it's not bad buying opportunities right now. Yes, stuff could go down further, but like,
fair warning,
we're down quite a bit as is.
$160.
Just something to keep an eye on.
$70.
What's my holy grail if I had unlimited budget? I would buy the sticker seal Mario, Jim. I know it's like a generic answer, but if I could buy like anything, I would want that sticker seal Mario. I've known about that thing's existence since like 2012. Bronte had it on Nintendo Age. It's always been that game to me, you know? It was always a fucking insane grail. Then when it sold for 100K, I was like, oh my god, that's it. Like, it's gone, you know? It's gone.
Fair warning.
Never to be seen again on open market. Or who knows, I guess. Who knows when they'll put it up. At some point they will, but...
170.
Maybe it'll go to... I guess I was gonna say maybe we'll see it on Sotheby's, but why would Heritage not auction it on their own website? Yeah, Gamerstonks is slick. Super helpful website. Super helpful. Once Timothy has it fully done and like it's ready for subscriptions, people can sign up and stuff, like it'll help everyone. It's great. It's great. I'll be sure to announce it for you guys. And I will be paying Timothy as well. Like it's well worth the fee. So Gauntlet was an 8.08 there for 216. Galaga Demons of Death also 7.5B here, went for 240. 240 for a 7.5B on Galaga? This is another one where we must just not see Galaga.
$150.
No, we kind of do, we kind of don't. Like 9.4A plus last sold for 660 August 2022. I guess we only saw 2 copies last year. 2 copies last year, 0 VGA, 0 CGC. I guess so.
$200.
7.5B, $240. I guess so. Lowest copy we've ever seen come up, but I guess. Galaga does have some value. Not like insane value, you know what I mean? We're just talking higher hundreds of dollars for a nice copy, but even in low grade, it has some desirability. Heavy Barrel, 9.2A, goes for $240. That almost seems really cheap for Heavy Barrel. Not even that easy of a game to find complete in box, actually. Not a super in-demand game or anything, but not easy. Heavy Barrel there goes for $240. Jack Nicholas, 9.4A. $216 into Jackal, 7.5A. Konami Silver Box, always a little bit of demand on these guys, even in lower grade here, 7.5A.
$150.
Yeah, Dunkaroos for the entire chat, exactly, Crispy. Bring in Dunkaroos for the entire class.
Fair warning.
Gamerstonks is a website that's coming here. I can just link it. You can't fully use the website yet because it's still in development. But you can check out CGC pop reports. That is a functionality you can use on it right now. There's unofficial pop reports hanging out in the top corner here. So you can use it for that, and eventually you'll be able to use it for graded game sales across multiple auction houses. So you have that to look forward to. Coming soon.
Next lot, $85. $95. $110.
Ever thought about collecting a crazy collection? And then in like 50 years, your personal collection is known as your name collection in a Heritage or Golden auction. I don't think I could ever get to that point, John. Like, I don't think I have the money, quite frankly.
Fair warning.
King Gary does want to have his whole collection auctioned off and go to his charity. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure.
$150. Fair warning. Next lot.
It's probably going to look bad when it launches, but it'll definitely work. Hey, all that matters, Timothy, is that it works. Like, genuinely, like, functionality over presentation for something like this. Because the only people signing up for this website are going to be people who actually want to search the website.
Fair warning.
Like, that's it. You know what I mean? It could be a freaking DOS system if it just let me input the names and stuff.
Fair warning.
No one's going to be browsing that website for how it looks. It is like going to be like a pure functionality type thing.
$170.
Here comes The Legend of Zelda 7.0. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a TM box for some reason. It's a third production Rev A, which should actually make it a fourth production Rev A, shouldn't it? Isn't every Rev A box of Legend of Zelda a fourth print because the non-Rev A copy has 2 revisions? Where are the NES experts at? I'm pretty sure any Rev A box is at least a fourth, but someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure there's 2 non-Rev A and 1 TM, and then, or I guess 3 non-Rev A, 1 TM, 2 R, then your fourth print is Rev A.
$65.
That's true, Dragon. I don't have the money yet.
$70.
I just got to keep grinding this out. Just got to keep grinding out the YouTube vids. The React content, man. We just got to keep grinding out React content.
Fair warning. $80.
3 and 5 no rev. Yeah, but like Chokeslam or in Hopper, there's TM print, then there's R with normal back screens, then there's R with updated back screens, and then Rev A.
Next lot.
So that's where I'm at with 4 prints there.
$170.
Mario Bros is also a hang tab here. A 6.5 box on this. It is an improper though with the NES's or the manual's wrong on it. Oh, you're agreeing, Chokeslam. Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Fair warning.
3 and 5 screw no rev. There we go. we talking so much freaking acronym and stuff that yeah, I couldn't even tell if you were agreeing or not.
Fair warning.
Like a whole different language there when we start like the no rev A 35 TMR screenshots, you know, just deep down the frickin' rabbit hole. Good God. The Mario Bros here is pushing though. It is a mid-production mid-production hang tab box, 6.5 box, wrong manual with a 9.2 cart, and it still brought its way up to $400. It's pretty fucking decent. Even the 7.0 over here, I guess I really should have commented on this. I got too fixated on what print it was. But this is a 7.0 fourth print here, Rev A copy of the game. $432. $432 for a pretty mid-grade mid-print. Damn, CIB. Major League Baseball there, $109 in between them for an 8.5A. Here's Micro Machines, another one we don't see that often. Comerica. Unlicensed. One of those gold cartridges, which is always cool. 9.0B plus there goes for $348. Into Tyson, 9.0 CIB. Now we're getting a bit more serious. 8.5 box, 9.4 manual, 9.6 cartridge.
Fair warning.
It is a mid-production though. But oh yeah, I was gonna say, but still, as we cross, we're looking for $1,500. Oof. Oh man. Oh man.
Next lot.
If you want to interview me on Gamerstonks for a vid down the road, I am down. Timothy, you're going to be like that. Don't be that developer who thinks he's important. Everyone's here for the website, man. No one cares about you, Tim. Your name is yeah, man. Maybe, man. I'll reach out, okay? Don't call me, like I'll call you, Tim, and then we'll see if we can do an interview, okay? That could be a lot of fun. We'll see. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out here, 7.0 copy. The 9.0 just closed for $1,440. You won the Tyson Chokeslam. Nice, dude. The 9.0 box can get you to a 9.4 overall. Holy shit. So you don't even need the cartridge at 9.6. Wow. Damn, dude. That's impressive. $1,440 to take it down, and yeah, you'll upgrade your way to a 9.4. The Tyson 7.0 there was the same print as the 9.0, so $384 for the 7, $1,440 for the 9.0.
$1,200.
He's doing it next Yan Deer, Dev. What the heck is Yan Deer?
Fair warning.
I don't think I know what that is. People are just paying too much for CIBs in decent condition. $360 for a 4th print Zelda 7.0, $432 plus 40. Yeah, no, HW, dude. I released the whole video there about CIBs. You don't got to tell me. I wonder if Tim even heard my joke. He probably wasn't even in the chat. I kept waiting for him to clap back, but
fair warning.
Just so you guys know, I do actually talk with him quite a bit. There he is.
$280.
There he is. I was waiting for his response. There he is. Muppet Adventures at the Chaos Carnival was a 9.0A, $396. Paperboy 7.0 B plus. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, Paperboy was a 7.0 B plus. I always sleep on Paperboy. I'm sure I've made this mistake before. Sold for $1,320. $1,320 for a 7.0 B plus. It's so weird because Paperboy as a complete in box game, like you don't even look twice. You know what I mean? Your local game store can have a copy of Paperboy and you wouldn't give a shit. No one gives a shit. It's like a what, $40 game? Give or take? This 7.5 B plus just sold for just about as much as an 8.0A did just 2 months ago. So 8.0 went for $1,440. 9.4A plus was all the way up to $5,000 in November 2022. Paperboy is huge. Paperboy is huge. I always sleep on it. Always sleep on it.
$360.
Here's Sesame Street ABC 123. I'm pretty positive this is the rare one.
$40.
First time offering? Yep, this is. Has to be.
Fair warning.
Only copy on the Pop Report. First time offering it. The rare Sesame Street. The late release one. Kind of cool to see it. If you... like, this is like deep full set NES collecting. If you were into that, this game's hard to get. Really hard. It's also one of those games, you know, obviously not many people care about it. It's Sesame Street at the end of the day. But if you actually need one or want one for your collection, it is a bitch.
Fair warning. $750.
It's because it says first print, but it's not. Yeah, it's only an oval print on this one.
Warning.
I saw that too. Oh, it says round on the label there. That's funny. Yeah, the WATA label's calling this Paperboy a round SOQ, but it is indeed an oval later print. I don't want to know what Yan Deer is. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea what it is.
$12,000.
Yeah, I was going to type in Yan Deer while live, and I was like, absolutely not, just in case. Here's the Mario Bros. 9.4A. Looking for a live bidder. We're sitting at 13.2 still. Any live bidder in the chat? No. No live bids on the Mario. Closes at 13.2. The exact price I checked before the auction. That Sesame Street ABC went for just under $1,000. $900 for that.
$220. $240. $260.
So the 9.4A at 13.2. We'll price check that in just a second there. And here's the Mario Bros. 2 8.0, 7.5 box. So again, like a mid to high grade copy of Mario Bros. 2. Nothing exceptional on the grade count. We're pushing our way up to $400 here.
Fair warning.
7.5 box, 7.5 manual, 8.5 cartridge, 8.0 overall. Pushed our way up to what, $390? $384. Mario Bros. 2. Kinda crazy. 8.0 here on the Mario Bros. 3. 8.0 box, 7.5, 7.5. Complete in box, later production copy of the game. We'll see what this one does. And I'll load up the Super Mario Bros.
$170.
Super Mario Bros. Yeah, you saw that video. Even on eBay, people are going crazy with that. Non-graded, just like with GameCube, common condition, bestseller Paper Mario for $100. Yep. GameCube's so weird, HW, though, because, like, on top of collector demand with GameCube, you have a ton of gamers who aren't, like, super concerned with the nuance of, like, condition and collecting and everything. They just, like, want to buy the game to play it. So that also skews all of the demand for a console like GameCube. It's kind of weird.
Fair warning.
Like, until a lot of those GameCube games, if a lot of those games never get ported, we're always going to have that, like, blend of gamer demand in there.
$9.
Yo, Mr. Jelly. Welcome in, dude.
16, 20, 28, 32, 34.
So the Mario Bros. 3 closes at $336, and I'm pretty sure that was the 7.5 box, if I remember correctly there. So Mario Bros. Let's go for the ovals here. What do we got for ovals? Fuck, we have 3 different oval prints. Well, guess we can't do that then.
$44. $46.
Oval 9.2A plus just sold on Golden. Jesus, when was that? March 8th. The Golden had a sale actually, where an Oval 9.2A plus sold for $15.6. So 9.4A here just sold for $13.2. Looks like it's the exact same print there. Oval SLQR. 9.6A plus went for $36. So if you push that 9.4 up to a 9.6A plus, the price triples.
$90.
Kind of crazy to see.
$95.
9.4A plus as well here. This was an oval TM print. Harder print to get overall. 9.4A plus, better grade as well. $31,000. Big gap though. Holy shit, hey? This 9.4A just sold for the same price that a 9.0A did back in November 2022. So Mario Bros. Is kind of falling there. This is a good price for someone to get into this 9.4A. Considering 5 months ago, someone dropped the exact same price on a 9.0A. That's pretty considerable. That's pretty considerable. I didn't expect to see a 9.4A Mario kind of slumping it.
Next lot. $10.
Super Mario Bros. 3, $336. Tetris 2, $149. Total Recall 9.4A for $288.
22.
Yeah, I thought the Mario Bros. Sale was stronger than it was before we checked the comps, but that's why we look at them, right? That's why you gotta check before you walk into this for all this stuff.
$36. $38.
It's easy to see a $13,000 sale and think it's like think it's on the up and up. But yeah,
$46.
there's gonna be more Marios in the signature. I'm positive. Well, hang tab Mario. There's probably a big oval. Yeah, 9.6A oval is coming up in the signature on Thursday as well. So we're gonna get to see where this comes. 9.4A plus is not even the same planet as 9.4A unless the A plus is an A and the A is an A plus. Yeah, for sure. That's why I was more surprised by the 9.2A plus beating its up, yo. The 15,000 one that sold in March. That's a more surprising result in my opinion. Not because I think a 9.4A is a much nicer copy than a 9.2A plus, but because generally speaking, the market does favor the 9.4 versus 9.2. Perhaps we're seeing a swing there as well. A little bit more respect going to the seal grade perchance.
Next lot. 100.
Oh yeah, that Link to the Past is definitely popping off BOGO, or at least it looks like it is. At least it looks like it is.
$120.
We'll see when we get to it. I think it was sitting at like $25,000.
$140.
Oh, sitting at 21. Yeah, 9.4A. 4-line warranty is first print, right? 4-line warranty, first print, 3-line warranty, later print. I don't know why I can't remember it. It always... Yo, Scissor Squad, welcome. Not sure if I've seen you in the chat before. Appreciate you popping in, man.
Fair warning. $180.
You're gonna make multiple variants selectable in the future. Oh, Timothy, man, you're dev of the year. Yeah, being able to select multiple variants would be huge just for games like that where like obviously all the Marios we can combine all the ovals while searching, so yeah. That'd be huge if you can select multiple variants.
Fair warning. $220.
Yo, Noid. 8.5B plus. I'm literally too young to ever remember the Noid. He did not exist in my life. I do not know who or what the Noid is outside of like Family Guy references. $240 for the Noid. Yoshi's Cookie 8.5B plus on this game.
36, 38, $40.
I've always loved the box art on both of the Yoshi games on NES. Yo, appreciate it, Steve Craig.
$46, $50, $55.
Appreciate you popping in, dude.
$65.
And I'm glad that the video worked well there. Oh.
$75.
Yes, KV Hups. Basically every game here is factory sealed. There are some CIBs that come up every now and then. We'll get complete in box games, but for the most part, like here, this Mario Kart 64 is a complete in box, but for the most part, it's factory sealed games in these auctions.
95.
Complete in box is slowly becoming more popular though. Grading CIB is still pretty damn niche overall.
Fair warning, $130. Fair warning.
But yeah, the Yoshi games, I still need to get both of them. Yeah, no problem, man, no problem. Feel free to ask any questions if there's anything you're curious about.
Fair warning.
Link to the Past here is coming up. We'll pull up this as well so we can see what the hell it's done in the past. No pun intended. Link to the...
Next lot.
Link to the past. Here's a group lot of accessories. Looks like it has the video shooter as well as the both Acclaim. Wait, who made the video shooter? It's not licensed. Playco Toys. And the remote controller at the bottom there is by Acclaim. Playco Toys video shooter. Is there more in here? Maybe there's more. Sometimes the photos have more shit. Oh yeah, we got an official player's guide. We got the Super Extendo by Newbie. All these companies that just made so much bullshit in the 80s and 90s.
Fair warning.
I know Newbie because they made a bunch of Game Boy accessories. Maybe the Newbie battery pack I had? Or I got it in my collecting days, I mean. A big Newbie battery pack? Maybe a big Newbie case as well? I don't even know if it's pronounced Newbie. That's just what I say. Could be Nubby. I do not know.
Fair warning. $170.
Made in Japan copies of Link to the Past. So we're looking at 9.4A. The last time we saw a 9.4A come up for sale was $38,000 April 2022. 38K 1 year ago is the comp on this. We're already above the 9.2A. Oh, we're way above 9.2A. 9.2A in November there sold for $12,000. So we're almost twice as high as 9.2 for the 9.4 copy.
$18,000.
Here we go. Well, we'll see if we get a bidding war on this. Sitting at 20, looking for 21.6. Link to the Past. So based on the sales, this already is like pretty solid at 21. Yeah, okay. I kind of figured we weren't going to go higher on that. So $38,000 did come down to $21,000, which is almost 50%. That's like 45% or so. Oh, 45% drop from the 38 down to the 21.
$75.
So not weird, right? Not weird. That's April 2022 versus now. That's not weird. So $21,000 though is no slouch. Yeah, exactly. It's no slouch. Like this could have done a lot worse. 21,000 is, like I said, it's almost twice as high as a 9.2 recently sold for. So if you put it in that kind of context, pretty fucking decent. Super Play Action Football 9.2A plus, and the group lot here of 2 strategy books. I'm gonna put the Zelda on there as a little timestamp. It was literally its own game for this auction, so we'll just put that on there. Your bicep veins are getting larger. Watch out, bro. I do not want to know about any... Keep the size of your vein to yourself, man. Come on, bro.
Fair warning.
The family stream. It's a group lot of 22 guidebooks here. In there is the Earthbound guidebook, Super Metroid. There's Final Fantasy 3. There's 3 Ninja Gaiden books in there, Super Metroid. Like, this is a really good group of guidebooks. They say the condition is average to excellent. Kind of hard to gauge based on that, but that's why we're pushing our way up here. I mean, this is fucking pretty crazy, actually. How much is the Earthbound guidebook worth on its own, I guess? That alone is probably worth... I don't even want... $1,000? What's the Earthbound guide worth these days? got to be a lot of money. We're pushing up to $900 here on this
Fair
bundle.
warning.
Yeah, the Zelda is
Next
sweet,
lot.
but yeah, geez.
$130.
$840 for these.
$150.
How much is the Earthbound guide? It has to be close to $1,000. It just has to be.
$170.
Entering into N64 here.
Fair warning.
Gauntlet Legends starts us off with a 9.6 A++.
$180.
Oh, I thought it was about to sell for $200. I was like, man, that's a good price on Gauntlet.
Fair warning.
Vein Gang. Vein Gang in the house. I think some people may have
$190.
mistakenly thought these were in the signature instead of tonight and were waiting to bid on them. It's possible.
warning.
It's possible, Boxwee. It's possible.
Next lot. $160.
$216 there for the Gauntlet. So right around $200 anyway for the 9.6 A++. Very common game, but I mean, it's Gauntlet Legends on 64. I think every collection should have one. Awesome game. One of my favorites on N64, actually. Mario Kart 64, 8.5 complete in box with a 9.2 box on it.
Next
Whew,
lot.
that's snazzy. $456. So, you know, this is just, well, fuck. Let's do Mario 64 first. 8.5 B+.
Fair warning.
8.5 B+.
Next lot.
Closed.
$20.
$37.20. We'll obviously run a price check here on the Mario 64. But I was going to say about the Mario Kart 64s. This is like an 8.5, really high grade, 9.2 box on this CIB, right? This Mario Kart 64 at $456 just sold for slightly more than this pretty average Mario 2.
$70.
That fourth print Zelda 7.0 that Mario Kart 64 just sold for about the same
warning.
price. It just seems kind of crazy that you can pick yourself up a 9.2 box on this,
lot.
where those NES games, and yeah, they're older. Are they harder to find in that kind of condition? Not really, but $456 for that seems like a solid pickup relative to other stuff we're seeing. F-Zero GP Legend is very, very, very available game. 9.2 A+, $94 there. Mario 64, 8.5 A+, went for $37.20. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek at what the numbers tell us. There's also Mario 64 is coming up in the signature, of course.
$80.
I think they have a 9.6. I think.
Fair warning.
So the 8.5 A+ just sold for slightly more than the 8.0 A+ just sold for in March. 8.0 went for $3,500. This went for $3,700. By that metric, paying an extra $200, going up to an 8.5, pretty freaking good. 8.5A, that was player's choice. 8.0 A+ also went for $3,300 over on Golden.
$38.
8.5, yeah, there you go. So 8.5A in November was $4,800. So now someone got 8.5A+ for $1,000 less. The Mario 64,
$90.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. It's a down on Mario 64 here. It's a down. Not an awful sale, but it's down. We will see what the signature brings, though. That could sprout some new life into Mario 64. Once we see another high one. Because we haven't seen a really good one. Well, I guess the 9.0 just happened on April 11th. But other than that, we haven't seen really good copies in like 6 months. So we'll see what happens with that. GameCube starts now. How did I start YouTube? I mean, generic answer, Scissor Squad, but I just made content. You know what I mean? I just decided what I wanted my channel to be, what my content would be, and just started making some videos. And my early videos are pretty shitty if you go back and watch them. They're not good, but just wanted to provide value, decided where I could provide value, and then did my best to do it. And now we're like 2 years later, I think, Scissor Squad. 2 and a bit years later. But it's got to start making content, find your stride. Your first like 50 videos are going to be pretty shitty, but you have to, you know, make those videos.
Next lot.
You make those bad videos so that you learn how to make a good video, you know.
$120.
Blood Rain 9.6A goes for $119 there. Hide and Sneak 9.4A+. Only one graded higher out of 2 total. I don't think Hide and Sneak is easy to find on GameCube. Yeah. I think my current videos are at least good, Joe Kane. Yes. That is what I am implying. I am implying my current videos are at least good.
$44.
You wanted to bid on that SM64 and switch it with the 8.0 you got last month? Missed the train. Oh, Elysium. Did you get the 8.0? Oh yeah, the 3480 copy. Yeah, you bought the 8.0A Plus. There we go. Yeah, that would have been a snazzy little upgrade there, Elysium. Would have been a snazzy little upgrade.
$110.
Yeah, I know, Supyo. You didn't know that some of these were in a weekly until a few hours ago. I agree completely, man. I was racing to get my, like, the video I got up, and then I sat down to browse this weekly, and I was like, oh my god, like, the Mario 60, or not the Mario 64, the Mario Bros is in here. I didn't even see the Zelda when I did my quick skim. Like, some big frickin' stuff in here. Some big stuff in here. Oh my god, John, yes, the Mizkif video. Yes. That was like my first catapult into being relevant. I remember Mizkif watched my video on his stream for like 37,000 people, and it was like, whoa. And that's when I was deep into like Ludwig, Mizkif, that whole group of people. Through the whole COVID thing. I just became a big Twitch frog, so yeah, that was pretty surreal. Pretty crazy occurrence. Disney's The Haunted Mansion there with the movie ticket goes for $169. Here's Budokai 2, Dragon Ball Z 9.4A+. I'll toss a bid at this one, the GameCube version of the game.
You've been outbid.
The game itself is like the least relevant Budokai game. It's one of the least relevant Dragon Ball Z games of this generation of games, just because it was immediately, like, Budokai 3 was immediately better than it, so there was really no reason to return to Budokai 2. The best thing this game has going for it is by far the holographic cover on it. The cover art alone is like worth the price of entry, but the game itself has some cool things, but there's not, like, outside of just, you know, novelty experience, there's no real reason to go back to this one. And it has like one of the worst story modes. Like, everyone dunks on the story mode because it was really fucking weird. And yeah, $204 for that one. Here's Geist, 9.6A. Only one copy graded higher. It's a GameCube exclusive. It's M-rated, which is also, you know, weird horror game on the GameCube. And it's a game that I feel like people have been talking about on YouTube more than I have ever seen ever before in my life. Not like big videos about Geist, how you need to buy this game now or anything, but just, you know, low-key mentions about it. It's a game that I had never really known about until a year or two ago. $180 there for it. I can't help but feel there might be sleeper appeal to this game. Could be a GameCube title that grows into the future with that horror, the horror appeal to it. I can like hardly say the word horror. Sounds like I'm saying horror every time. iNinja, 9.6A+ here. Only copy on the Pop Report.
$140.
Joe Kane, member for 5 months. If I don't bust your nads, I'm not doing my job. It's true. True. I appreciate you, Joe. 5 months, man. Appreciate you. I'm spending big money today. From Larry Copeland. What, Copeland? Larry's buying something today. But does Larry not have an account, Tim? What's Larry's issue here? Tell him to sign up for a frickin' Gmail account and make a YouTube. You discovered me when you were trying to Google how to identify reseals. Stumbled on the Greg resale video. Let's go! That's huge. That's huge. It's good that some of those evergreen videos, like some of those like instructional videos, actually did their purpose. You love to see it. You love to see it. Those videos are so boring to make. Like, it's just a tutorial, you know what I mean? But they serve their purpose. They serve their purpose. iNinja, 9.6A+ there, goes for $164. The Incredibles, 9.6A, goes for $99. And here's Madagascar, 9.6A+. Madagascar.
$70.
Only copy on the Pop 1 Madagascar.
Fair warning.
Odin, we are about a third of the way through the auction right now. About a third. Only 194 games again today, so.
Fair warning.
Won't be too long of an auction.
$90.
Yeah, the Canadian pronunciation, exactly.
Fair warning.
Exactly. Costed me big time on that one. You gotta do a buying video sometimes. Get footage of you on buy or going to the flea market.
$60.
Okay, John. Speaking about me going to a flea market, they don't exist here. No such thing. There's no there's no flea market. I can't. We don't have like conventions here. We don't have flea markets. Garage sales exist, but it's like it's not great, especially given that our like summer season is so short. But garage sales exist. And then for game stores, all we have is pawn shops. We have one big glorified pawn shop that acts as like the game store. And then we have like kind of shittier, sketchy pawn shops that also act as game stores. But so making hunting content, no, I can't. I can't say that again, Amelia, actually. Nope, can't do it. Sorry. I reached my quota for that word today. But making hunting content isn't easy where I live. I guess like I could, but it's just, I don't know. It's basically just overpriced games sitting at a pawn shop.
Fair warning.
Madagascar went for $114 there. Mega Man Anniversary Collection with the
Fair warning.
it has the badge on it. The 10 games in one there on the right-hand side of the game. That is a variant on the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, but I don't know if it's the early variant or the late variant. The 10 games in one there.
Next lot.
So, just something to keep your eye out on this game. There is a variant. I don't know which one is earlier. Mega Man X Command Mission, 9.4A goes for 159. Here's Phantasy Star Online Episode 3 card again. We've seen this one quite a few times in the past little bit. 9.6A plus on this copy.
Next lot.
Goes for 109. Here's Pro Rally.
$48, $50, $60, $65.
Gonna place some bids on this here. 9.4A plus. We'll see what happens.
Fair warning.
Might pick up a win actually.
$70, $75, $80.
What? Because Greg's bidding? Is it just because Greg is bidding?
You've been outbid.
Fair warning.
One more. Oh my god, someone got...
You've been outbid.
What's it at? 129? One more.
$130.
You've been outbid.
Ah!
Fair warning.
Damn it.
$140.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, now it's just gone. Now people are in. Now people are in. Pro Rally. I was gonna make a video about underrated GameCube games, or like, oh, you should hunt for these GameCube games now. Pro Rally is a game that I think is very undervalued on GameCube. For a nice complete inbox copy, for a nice factory sealed copy, Pro Rally is kind of cheap. It's not easy to get like a nice complete inbox copy. It's like $30 if you can get yourself a nice one. But like, yeah, I think it's just undervalued. But there's Pro Rally, 9.4A plus for 169. Here's Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, 9.8A plus. The Scooby-Doo pump is in.
Fair warning.
Scooby-Doo pushing its way up to over $300. Jesus.
Next lot.
$336 for Scooby-Doo, and holy shit. Wow. The slab guy, $100 fucking dollars.
$22.
My god, man. I don't know if I even know who you are, man. Holy shit. I found your channel when I was first trying to find info on graded games. Your helpful grades and tips videos have saved and made my business some money. I thought the best way to say thank you is by paying it forward, literally. Thanks, Greg.
$34. $38.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Fair warning.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
$50.
Thank you, man. That is huge. Yeah, restart the auction. We need to get Pro Rally. Go back. Like, we can afford to bid again on Pro Rally. Bring it back. Bring it back.
$80.
Holy fuck, man.
$100.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Thank you so much. That's crazy. May you have my respect.
warning.
Exactly. It's got to be a YouTube member super drunk. I can't just be giving out the
Next lot.
respect. I got to keep something special for the
$140.
YouTube membership. The Greg Gang. I can't just start giving that respect out willy-nilly.
$180.
Josh Byerly did.
Fair warning.
Josh, my mortal nemesis. He even works at a competitor auction house.
$100.
I can't like Josh anymore. I can't do it.
Fair warning.
Unless it's Josh
$220.
Hamlin. There's a few Joshes. Yeah, that's the highest donation ever, Super Junk. For sure. For
Fair
sure.
warning.
Oh, just there was the
$240.
guy who gave like 50 gifted the one time too. Fuck, I can't remember his channel name now.
$260.
I owe Larry another thank you for starting the big donation train. Hey, here's Super Monkey Ball Player's Choice.
$280.
Low key here as we're talking about how much money everyone's giving Greg. Thanks,
Fair
guys. Super Monkey Ball, though, is popping its way over $300 here for the 9.6A plus.
$320.
We're pushing up to 380 here. This was also Battle for
warning.
Bikini here at 9.6A plus. Player's Choice, 149. Super Monkey Ball,
Next
though,
lot.
jeez.
$26.
9.6A plus. Player's Choice brings in $360. It's a big
$34.
Player's Choice sale right there. Yeah, 50 gifted was huge. I wish I could remember his name now.
$44.
It was a massive channel. It was the weirdest thing. Like just the him even knowing I exist as a
Fair
channel was just crazy. And then for him to give 50 gifted, maybe it was even 100 gifted.
$55.
Frick.
$60.
You're out on the Monkey Ball. You really wanted it, but too expensive. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, Evoin. That wasn't cheap for Monkey Ball. Player's Choice.
Fair warning.
Hey, Corey something. Corey something super junk. Corey.
Fair warning.
It's Corey something. You're so right about the C.
$95.
It's Corey something.
$100.
Millions of subs. Fuck. I can't think of who it is now. Corey something
Fair
though.
warning. Next lot.
Not Corey Schaefer.
$32.
I'm pretty sure it was Corey, wasn't it?
36. 40.
Is it not Corey?
48. 50. 60.
Oh no.
$75.
Corey X Kenshin. Yes, Craig. How did you pull that out, man?
$85.
Corey X Kenshin. Let's go, Craig. Clutch, dude. Clutch. And I'm giving you all the credit, Craig, even though Super Junk said it
Next
before you. Huge thanks to you,
$65.
Craig. Huge thanks to you for remembering it. Super Junk, try to be even quicker next time.
$75.
TMNT, the 9.6A plus goes for 124. Vex, 9.4A plus goes for 109. X-Men Next Dimension is also a 9.8A plus on this game. If anyone, like 9.8A plus.
$95.
Nothing to complain about that there. 16 milli. Yeah, that's
Fair
insane.
warning.
So yeah, the Slab guy by far the highest dollar donation there, and then Corey gave those gifted subs. Just insane generosity. Insane generosity. Thanks again, Slab guy.
Fair
Thanks
warning.
to Tim and Larry there for that one earlier. Nuts, you guys. Just nuts. Like I said, snacks. Snacks are going to be loaded up for the signature auction. We're going to be eating good. Yeah, apparently I do. I didn't know I needed a leaderboard, Super Junk.
Next lot.
I didn't know I needed
$12.
one, man. It's insane. I need to get one of those scrolling banners at the bottom of the channel.
$16.
That scrolling banner that lets everyone know.
$20.
Just crazy.
Fair
Yes, Slab guy. I mean, do we know who you are? do I know who you
Fair
are?
warning.
It's possible you're someone in the community. It's possible I know who you are.
$28.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows who you are.
$30. $32.
Much appreciated, though, man. Much appreciated.
Fair warning.
What is the max donation amount? I have no idea.
Next lot.
No idea what the max donation amount is that you can do on here. No clue. I know, Joe. I know. How could I forget Corey? I know. He basically handed a gifted membership
Next
to everyone on the frickin' channel. It
$85,
was Byerly who bought the Pro Rally. Power
$100,
Collectors, if you're talking with Josh or if you can get an opinion of him, ask him why he wanted Pro Rally. I want to know what he thinks of the game. I want to know what Josh's take is on the game. It would frickin' be Josh who outbids me for it. Yeah, exactly. Jonathan, you should find out, man. Let me know what the max dono is, dude.
$340.
Yeah, guy who collects slabs. Yo, Milk was a bad choice. Welcome in, dude. I'm glad that you were able to check out Mort's video there and that it was good. That was awesome working with Mort. Great guy. Gangster Town 9.8 A plus here is actually getting some love on Super Master System.
$400.
You were the guy who had the 9.2 CIB Wolverine NES.
$440.
Did you have a different YouTube handle back when I first spoke to you in that case?
$460.
I think I remember that, but you might have been under a different handle. If not, then I'm blanking on it.
$60. $70. $80.
Yo, Acid Jaguar, welcome in, man. Gangster Town went for 528 there, and it has a little match sample number to merchandise. It was on your personal account.
$180. Fair warning.
Jesus.
$200. $220.
Oh, you're gonna make me comb every message I have. It's gonna bug me.
Fair warning.
Yeah, Great Golf to the Moon, 9.6A. This is probably the only time we've seen it. Only one graded higher on the pop report out of 3, 264 there for Great Golf. 2 Sega Master System games, actually bringing in some decent value. And here's Jurassic Park now, the European version.
$160. $170.
You just contacted Heritage, and yes, I used your name for referral. Let's go. For seeing if they would want a handful of graded games in their next weekly auction. Let's go, Expensive
Next
Cardboard.
lot.
That's what we like to hear. Yo, J Rob the Collector.
$40.
That's what we like to hear, man. Yeah, tonight though, Milk. Jeez, I don't even know if I answered your question. Tonight we had the 9.4A Mario there, the one in the thumbnail. Did close at 13,200. And then
Fair warning.
we also had Link to the Past 9.4A on Super Nintendo, closed at 21,000, which is down from where it sold last April. I think the comp on it was 38.2. So it is down from last April, which isn't weird at this point, but a 9.2 had sold for $12,000 not too long ago. So the 9.4 Link to the Past basically doubled it. That's considerable. So just depends where you want to look at it for the Link to the Past sale. Yo, Brian, yeah, it is actually. This is a pretty stacked up auction. There's a lot of good shit in this auction. For being, I was trying to say that there earlier in the auction is that the weekly auction before the signature and the weekly auction after the signature, they're usually loaded, man. They're big weeklies.
Fair warning.
Don't want to solicit your business without Greg's approval. It's not my channel. Oh, you're good. Slab guy, surely you at least bought yourself a link or something. I don't think you can actually put links in the channel, but yeah, feel free to share your business or whatever. By all means, man. By all means. You're not going to take away from me. If you have a good business, if you're not in the Discord, Slab guy, join the Discord as well. You can advertise in there in a lot more, like in the channel, I agree it feels weird to like solicit your stuff in someone else's channel. In the Discord, it's a much more public space and stuff, so join the Discord if you're not in there already, and feel free to promote your stuff by all means. We all do. We're all always selling and buying and talking about stuff, so if you have worthwhile stuff, feel free to promote it, man. Monopoly Sega Master System 9.6A plus, only one graded higher of this as well. Again, Sega Master System with some pretty decent showings today in the weekly. The Monopoly is pushing its way up to over $400 here. Oh yeah, the signature is insane, Brian. The signature is insane. Like,
fair warning.
It's, yeah. The signature is going to be fun.
Next lot. $65. $170.
Monopoly goes for $432. And here's Montezuma's Revenge, featuring Panama Joe. 9.6A on this, only one graded higher again out of just 3. As you guys are probably seeing, the trend here, Sega Master System pop reports are just all really low. So if you are someone who wants to buy factory sealed Sega Master System, you should jump on them when they come up, because they may never come up again. You know what I mean? It's kind of that type of collecting, where if one finally comes up, like, who knows when the next one will. Montezuma's Revenge goes for $432 as well. I wonder if there are two people bidding on a lot of these Master System games, bidding them right up to the same point there, where the one person finally drops out of the bidding war. 432, 432. Here is Parlor Games, 9.8A+. Highest graded out of just 2. Will we see $432 again? You almost had a shot at Montezuma's at 160, yeah.
$200, $300, $320.
It would have been pretty darn good at 160 on Montezuma's there. Here's the 432 mark. Here it is. They're passing it. We're past 432. The 9.8 A+ premium there. And I don't know relative rarity, relative demand of Sega Master System. Like, I assume Parlor Games isn't that popular of a game overall on the system, but when we add in this extreme rarity, you know, they still do pretty frickin' well. This one shot up to 528. Here is Penguin Land, 9.6A. Highest graded copy out of 4. And if the cover on Penguin Land isn't enough to convince you to purchase it, nothing is. We'll see where Penguin Land gets to. It's kind of interesting seeing higher desirability Sega Master System. We just hardly ever see it.
Fair warning.
You're a CGC dealer. You buy, sell, grade comics, video games, and coins. You also submit clients collectibles for grading and give them back after cleaning and pressing. Yo, let's go. Let's go, dude. Buy, sell, grade comics, video games, and coins. Also submit clients collectibles for grading and give them back after cleaning and pressing. Do you do middleman services for CGC at this point, Slab Guy?
Fair warning.
I agree, Gabula. It feels weird to see graded Master System, right? We just basically never see it. And Penguin Land is pushing its way up over $700. One more bid. We're sitting right at $700 right now. All right, Penguin Land does lead, $660. And like I said, it's got to be the cover art, right? It's got to be the cover art. R-Type, 9.6A+, only one graded higher out of 4. R-Type, much more popular game overall than the ones we've seen. We'll see how high R-Type can push.
Fair warning. $360.
It just about closed right prior to 432. One more bid takes us to the 432 mark. The coward threw a cut bid in there. There's the 432 mark. This is the last Master System game, so.
Fair warning.
We're sitting at 432. There it is.
Next lot.
There it is. $432. So, you know what I mean? My best guess is we had a couple people tonight pushing all of these titles.
$38, $40.
That coward was you, Krills! Krills! Did you pick up any of these? Were you bidding on all of the Master System games, Krills? Now I'm curious. I'm curious if my assumption is correct. That it was just a couple of you guys bidding it out on those. Also, I do have to remind you guys, tonight's stream is, of course, sponsored by Heritage Auctions. I appreciate you guys being here the Tuesday before the Signature. Of course, Signature Auction is coming up on Thursday. I hope you guys can make it out for that. 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Bit of an early start time on Thursday, so make sure you are aware of that. And of course, if you're looking to consign to any of the upcoming showcase signature auctions, description of the video has everything coming up. We have coming up deadlines on the PC video game showcase auction. If you have premium PC games, deadlines coming up early May. Pioneers auction is coming up, as well as another 6th gen and beyond showcase auction. Deadlines for those are in May as well. And if you want to get into the next signature auction taking place in July, the consignment deadline is in June. Reach out sooner rather than later if you want to get into any of those showcase or signature auctions. And of course, Heritage is always taking quality consignments for the weekly auctions that we watch every single Tuesday right here on YouTube. Use the link in the description of the video here. Get free appraisals on your stuff, whether it's raw, sealed, graded. Heritage can help you out. They can help you with getting it graded. Tell them Greg sent you. Helps to keep the lights on around here. Any other questions? Videogames@ha.com. gmail.com. Huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys being here. Hit the like button. Get comfy. We have another half of the auction to go here. The Pioneer auction date is moving to August. There we go. That's what we like to see. That's why I like when you're here, Brian. Is there anything else I should know about the auction dates? I'll update my spreadsheet and stuff for that. Pioneer is moving to August. If you think Greg is dreamy, spam hearts. Yeah, Dune here. The battle for what? Araxis, I believe it is. 9.0A on Genesis. Not easy to get. 9.0A just went for $600. We'll just see what it said about the pop report there.
Fair warning.
Yeah, there are only 2 copies on the pop report, first time at Heritage. But there's a tear in the case insert, which is really weird. And this can happen on hard case games. Is sometimes right here at the spines and stuff, you can get little tears. I don't know where it is on this one. But it is possible for your cover inserts to take damage despite them being... Don't know where it is. Tear in the case insert. Yeah, not sure.
Fair warning.
But it is something that can happen on these clamshells. They don't get creased and stuff like a cardboard box would, but they get their own specific types of damage, and that's one of the weird ways that they can get damaged. Here's FIFA International Soccer, 9.4A plus on this. This is the first FIFA, I believe. We've seen this quite a few times, and the price on FIFA has been very volatile in the past. I remember Chokeslam got himself a fantastic deal on this. And then it sold for quite a bit more the last time it sold. Or the next time it sold, I guess I should say. So.
$260. $280. $300. $320.
Not officially doing middleman services. You're working on it, though. You have to submit 600 plus collectibles a year. You're at 450 with a few months to go, so we'll see. Hey, you're close enough, man. Like, that's a push. That is, you can get that. You can get that. Being the official middleman would be cool. That's a good gig. Sounds like it'd be a good gig. The FIFA Soccer is slowly pushing its way still. Slowly still churning along. We're going up to 450. We got our first warning call back at $200 on it, so you can see that these bidders are letting this one hang here. We got 3 more warning calls. Brian Nocenti there is a consignment director with video games, I believe is his actual title. I believe. If he's still in the chat, he can let you know, but yeah, I believe he's one of the consignment directors.
$460.
So if you reach out to Heritage, you might deal with Brian.
Fair warning. $480.
Still going on the FIFA. Well, at this point, since FIFA's gonna, since FIFA's slow rolling, I guess we might as well bring up the old comps on it.
$500. Fair warning.
There we go. He's still in the chat. He gave you as a consignment director for video games and trading cards. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho. I wasn't giving Brian enough credit there.
$600.
Look at that. Jack of all trades. Man with many hats. 9.4A plus here on the FIFA Soccer. So the 9.2A plus last closed at 480. So this one went for 660. So there you go. Seems like a very fine sale on FIFA, right in line with the last one we saw. And we last saw it there early March. So it's been a month since we've seen a copy of FIFA.
$12.
Yeah, this one right here was the extreme outlier.
$14.
Someone snagged a 9.6A plus for $400. That is crazy.
Fair warning.
Crazy.
$16. $15. $20.
660 today for the 9.4A plus. Oh, there's Josh himself, Pro Rally Man. The man with the Pro Rally hands.
Next lot.
So super happy you were able to pick up that game, man. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you, dude. 9.4B plus here on Sega Classic Golden Axe, which this is one of those things where obviously a lot of people don't like collecting the Sega Classic versions of stuff, but you're not going to get a regular Golden Axe. You are not getting one. I think there's 2 or 3 on the pop report. Like you're never gonna get a normal one. So if you want a factory sealed Golden Axe on Genesis, this is the one you get. You get the Sega Classics version. And because of that, I own one myself. 9.4B plus there goes for $159. Yeah, unless you're Wade, exactly. Unless you're frickin' Wade, then you do get yourself a regular one. It's insane. I have a VGA 90 of this dumb classic version. Woohoo! Woohooey!
Next lot, $2.
Timothy, were you also bidding on Pro Rally? What, was it me, you, and Josh all bidding on Pro Rally? Was Title in there too? We might as well get my whole chat there on Pro Rally at this point. Here's Jeopardy 8.0B plus. Cardboard later production goes for $35. I think that's the lowest game we've seen so far today. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. Alex Trebek might once again take the spot of biggest loser today. He owns that spot, man. He crushes. Jeopardy crushes. Oh, why'd you answer Josh while pinging me? Come on.
Fair warning.
Judge Dredd was a 9.48 there for $61. Damn, that seems very affordable for Judge Dredd. Ah, Mexico. I guess it's
$30.
I guess it's a Majesco release on that one, assembled in Mexico.
$38.
Jungle Strike 9.48. What do I think about amiibos? I really like them just as a toy, just as fun, John. But like, I do not put actual money into amiibos. I do not put actual expectation into amiibos. I don't think they have like a super bright future ahead of them as far as like an investable collectible goes. But I do buy them. Like, I love it. I just bought the Sephiroth amiibo not too long ago. I bought the Banjo-Kazooie one. I probably have about 10 amiibos total. But factory sealed amiibos, and it's an issue that Funko Pop has as well. They're very boxy. They take up a lot of space. They aren't that valuable, and they take up a lot of space. And that just doesn't make for a great collectible. So I have the ones I have. I'm happy with them, but I'm not looking to, like, you know, go out and buy another 50 amiibo.
Fair warning.
Oh, Josh asked who was bidding him up.
Fair warning.
Oh my gosh, Tim. I got it. I'm on the same page now.
Next lot.
I'm on the same page.
$130. $280.
Yeah, you could say that Trebek is always in jeopardy of having the last spot. Yeah, Funkos can get there, Brian, 100%. I just mean in the more general sense. Like, your average Funko collector doesn't have anything worth a damn. You know what I mean? Is there even an amiibo that crosses the $100 mark right now?
Fair warning.
I feel like there isn't. I know way back in the way back, first print Marths, that gold Mario, that stuff was like crossing the $100 mark. I guess maybe you could grade an amiibo at this point and sell it for over $100, but are there factory sealed amiibos going for over 100 right now? It's crazy that market was like super freaking hot in 2015, and you know, not so much anymore.
$100. $120.
Mystic Defender was a noteworthy title there, though. VGA 85 went for $504. That's a noteworthy game there. Is it just a grid box? Early Sega? It's 89, I see. For some reason, I was going to say it was renovation, but it doesn't look like it's renovation. I guess just an early Genesis grid box on it. It's one that it's always stood out to me anyway. VGA 85 goes for $504. Pro Quarterback is also a game that's always stood out to me for having, well, I mean, it's all green. How could it not stand out, right? 9.6B plus goes for $159, and here is Risk 9.48 plus.
$60. $70. Fair warning. Next lot. $95. $150.
Risk went for $94. Who doesn't want some Risk on Genesis? Come on. Come on, folks. Sonic 3D Blast is an 8.5A. Only 8 total of this variant, being the no country variant, I would assume.
$200.
I don't know if that means early or late, though, on this specific title.
Fair warning. $240. $280.
When collecting, do I collect Black Label over Greatest
Fair
Hits or keep
warning.
both? So I'm in a situation I have a complete Jack series on PS2 in Greatest Hits and in Black
Next
Label.
lot.
I don't keep the Greatest Hits.
55.
I don't.
65.
I just like I often don't keep duplicate entries of games, especially if those games are valuable. It eats up a lot of capital. It
warning.
eats up a lot of liquidity to have
75.
multiple of those. So I only keep the Black Label copy or some Greatest
Fair
Hits
warning.
player's choice if there's a special reason. But otherwise, I don't keep both.
$85.
Here's Super or Special Championship Edition. Oh my god. Street Fighter
Fair
2
warning.
has so many different fucking names that when we get to this Genesis version, I
Next
always
lot.
start mixing them all together. But that is Street Fighter 2
$34.
Special Champion Edition. 9.2 on it for $119. The Sonic 3D Blast did close at $312. T2 Judgment Day. Or,
$38.
yes.
$42.
This isn't Judgment Day though.
$46.
The WATA label is wrong, isn't it? This is T2 the arcade game. Doesn't
$50.
Huh?
$60.
Am I crazy here? The first sequel to the series, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Isn't
Fair
Judgment Day an arcade game 2 different games? Am I losing it?
$70. $80.
Am I being gaslit into thinking this is the wrong Terminator game?
$90.
Either way, T2 the arcade game, Judgment Day here, 7.5A plus.
Fair warning. $95. Fair warning.
There's a few
Next
amiibo
one.
that cross the $100 mark, especially the
$44,
Japanese exclusive
$60.
Box Boy. Some of the Monster Hunter ones as well. There we go. Interesting. You own a pop that's $500 to $600. It's
Fair
insane.
warning.
Yeah. Yeah, I know pop collecting on the high end gets crazy.
$70.
Like, pop collecting at the high end is its own world,
Fair warning.
for sure. Here's Adventures of Batman and Robin, 9.6B+.
Next lot.
Jeez, I think someone got a snag on that at $94. B+ seal rating on it, but no cracks on a Sega CD game is that's kind of good enough.
65.
Here's Bangai-O.
85.
9.4A on this, only 6 copies on the Pop Report. Bangai-O is a game that definitely
Fair
has some cult following around it.
$120.
Definitely has fans.
$130. Fair warning. $140.
Oh.
$150.
And I'll actually see if we've seen it sell before on Heritage for Bangai-O.
Fair warning.
Just because we basically never check any... we basically never check prices on Dreamcast games because we don't see unique Dreamcast games. We've seen it once. Oh my god, we just saw it like a month ago.
Fair warning.
9.4A sold for $264. That's the only time we've seen it is 1 month ago.
Next
Otherwise,
lot.
we haven't seen it at all. And someone
$180.
else snagged it. Let's go. Is this the same copy? There's no way. No, different copy.
Fair warning.
Here's the last one that sold.
$190.
This one went for $264.
$200.
This copy has a little sticker on it. So we easily know it's a different copy
Fair
here.
warning.
Greg said bang. He. Got me.
$220.
He got me. Here's Bangai-O. It looks like it's going to go higher. We're pushing. We're beating the last
warning.
copy here. One more bid, I think we beat it.
Next lot. $2.
$264 for it. Tied the last sale.
$6.
A perfect
$8,
tie for
$10,
Bangai-O.
$12.
Demolition Racer, 9.4A+. plus. Again, a unique title here. I think we've seen it once before, though.
Fair warning.
I feel like I pointed it out as a unique title the last time we saw it as well.
Next lot. $2.
NHL 2K2 featuring
$4.
2002?
$6, $8. $10.
Forsberg, Solani. Who's going to be on the cover here?
$14.
Does it tell me?
$16.
Doesn't say who's on the cover.
$10.
Yeah, it should be like... He doesn't have a
$20.
captain's thing, though. It doesn't have a captain's or an assistant. So...
Fair warning.
Adam Foote? Like, who's on the cover of this game?
$22.
I would think Forsberg, Sakic, Bork,
$24.
Solani maybe even would all have a... Let's see, NHL 2K2.
$26.
Cover athlete. Chris Drury.
Fair
Wow. Deep diving into the Avalanche roster in 2K2.
$28.
Chris Drury finds himself on the cover. Crazy. No, because he doesn't have a captain or assistant on his jersey there. So it couldn't have been Sakic, and it couldn't have been like
Next
Bork, Rob Blake,
$95.
depending on who had the assistant at the time. But fucking Chris Drury. Crazy. Crazy.
$110. $120.
They couldn't afford anything else. You're probably right.
Fair warning.
That is probably 100% the reason that it is him versus everyone else on the roster.
$55.
Yeah, like it's a Hall of Fame roster, and they have Drury on the cover.
$65.
Quake 3 Arena there went for 139, and Zombies
Fair
Revenge 9.48++ here.
Next lot. 28.
Yeah, Hall of Famers up and down the roster, and like we can afford Chris Drury.
95.
Just about to enter into PS1 here. Sega Block is coming to a close once again.
$150.
But we are ending off with a case pack of Quake? Oh, 12 Demolition Racer. No way. A 12 pack.
$180.
Wow. So inside of this 12 pack, there should be 3 4-packs, I believe.
Next lot.
I believe.
$4.
I assume it's the 12 pack and then 3 4-packs inside. Jeez. That's crazy.
Fair warning. $6.
Can I check quick if GTA 3 is on the line today? Yeah.
$10. $12.
Yeah, there's a trilogy. There's a trilogy one. 9.48 plus trilogy is coming up, Benutzer.
$16.
That is it for GTA 3 today, though. San Andreas is an early print. Vice City is trilogy edition. Then Liberty City is here as well. And that's it for Grand Theft Auto. So,
next lot. $190.
Breakout 9.8B plus there goes for $45. Castlevania Symphony of the Night 9.8A plus greatest hits copy. This is another one of those games where you're very likely not ever going to get a black label copy. So, you know, factory sealed greatest hits, mint condition. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Next lot. $12.
$276 for that. Yeah, it's crazy. They just feel undervalued compared to how expensive black labels are. But it makes me wonder if people aren't going to pivot to greatest hits copies. Like, are we just going to see high-grade black label complete in box PS1 games? You know what I mean? Is the year 2026 and a 9.6 Symphony of the Night black label is like $1,000. Maybe more, right? Maybe that is the true pivot, not greatest hits games.
$26.
Speaking of, here is a Square Enix Store reprint version of Chrono Cross. Does not have the security strip on the top, so you can always identify when it's not a time correct game for the Square Enix releases.
Next lot.
I guess it says Square Enix instead of Square Soft as well. That's funny because it's after the merger. So
$70.
here's Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 9.6A plus.
Fair warning.
Yeah, some greatest hits for sure are their own collector's chase. I think I remember just off the top of my head that Digimon World 3 as a greatest hits is very hard to find, just oddly enough. Here's Final Fantasy VII, the Square preview disc, 9.8A on this one, which I didn't even know WATA graded the slip sleeve Final Fantasy VII. Kind of cool. Only 2 graded higher out of 13 total. I mean, it's getting some love here. We're pushing our way up to $450. Greatest hits and bestsellers have been under high avoidance for me for 20 plus years. Yeah, I mean, me too. I don't often go after them. But there are select copies where, like I said, you're just not going to get a black label copy. So, you don't think greatest hits games will take off after N64? So in that case, Timothy, like I said, are people just going to go after complete in box black label instead? How much do I think a VGA 85 plus Omega Ruby is worth? I don't know, $150? What's Omega Ruby worth these days? $150, $200? I don't think it's worth any more than that. Digimon is a rare one. Same with Punch. Punch Owls for PS2. Nobody wants them.
$4.
Well, that never helps with it.
$7.
The Final Fantasy VII Square preview disc, though, brought in 720. Have we seen this
Fair
sell
warning.
before? 9.8A, 720. I'm pretty sure I have one of these factory
Next
sealed
one.
hanging out.
$3. $70.
Yeesh. 9.4A plus back in October, 432. 9.6A plus. Oh my god, early
$90.
January, 1,500 bucks, hey? Whew, this thing was popping off.
Fair warning.
And obviously Final Fantasy VII in general was way
$100.
expensive too, so it makes sense that the preview disc was keeping pace with it, so to speak.
$120.
But this is still considerable value for it.
$130.
That's impressive, honestly. I'm gonna have to go fish mine out and see what it looks like.
Fair warning.
Here's Crazy Ivan, 9.6A.
Next
Buy
one.
50-cent bulletproof.
75.
Isn't that 50-cent game actually good, Wheeze? I thought Blood in the Sand and Bulletproof were actually good games for their time.
Fair warning.
At least I remember those 50-cent games being decent.
$160, $180.
If I remember right, they're just like, you know, the GTA type games. That insanely popular style of game that
Fair
seemed
warning.
every kind of franchise got one. Didn't Bad Boys get a game in that same vein as well?
Fair warning.
I think they had a game like that. Every franchise got one.
$60.
$149 there for 9.6A on Crazy
warning.
Ivan. The long box. And here's the long box on NFL Game Day, 9.6A.
$300.
4 copies of this variant. First game in the Game Day series.
Fair warning.
Yeah, Crazy Ivan, hey, 9.6A. Anytime you see a long box selling for around $100, it's kind of crazy. Clean CIB will
Fair
be very
warning.
hard to come by, so I think they will take off, but be very hard to come by. Will they be hard to come by, though, Timothy? Did you consider that? CIB Ridge long boxes in high grade will be very difficult because they
$360.
peel without easily. Do you just mean CIB?
Fair
Oh yeah,
warning.
CIB Ridge long box, yeah. For sure. It seems like that's always the issue with them,
Next
Brian,
one.
when I see them. Is it has that
$12.
peeling. Which is really weird. Like, what an odd... I guess the glue just runs out? But NFL Game Day goes for $408 for the 9.6A. Here's Blades of Steel 2000 9.6A.
$16.
Always nice to say hi to Yager. We see him quite a bit in the weeklies. And then we have this Silent Hill
Fair
trade
warning.
demo. This is just fucking cool. 6.5 complete in
$20.
box. Let's go to the description of this quick. This demo has come to us from Silent Hill.
Fair
The Silent Hill trade demo was given to the press for
$24.
review. Contains various texture and model differences from the retail disc. There's some staining on the white
Fair
sleeve.
warning.
There's a small crease on the right side of the sleeve toward the center in the top left corner. So a
Next
trade
lot.
demo disc of Silent Hill.
$60.
It's not sealed. It is complete in box.
$340.
We'll see where this goes.
$380.
Very cool item. Very unique.
$420.
Who knows when we might ever see one
$460.
again.
$500.
6.5. The box is an 8 and the disc is an 8.5.
Fair warning.
No manual, but for some reason it's still a 6.5. I'm not sure how that works on this one. I don't know if this ever had a manual. There's no manual included
warning.
with it. I don't know. We're pushing up to $700 here.
Next lot.
The trade demo
$60.
closes at $660. I have no price reference, no price gauge. $660 though doesn't
Fair
seem
warning.
crazy.
$65.
Doesn't seem super expensive for what it is.
$70.
Seems like a really cool item. Should be very desirable to Silent Hill fans, I would think.
$80.
Pretty freaking cool. $660. Here's Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. 9.88 plus
Fair
on
warning.
this. How much is GTA 5 graded? Not much.
$85.
Not much. You can get yourself a pretty decent one for like $100.
Fair warning. $90.
We need Greg grading service.
$95.
GG's. Greg grading services.
$100.
GG's. My God, Benutzer.
$110.
My God, man. That's $1 million marketing idea. You wish you didn't sell your copy of 50-cent Bulletproof. Thankfully, it's not expensive, so I'm going to try to grab it again when I get the chance. For sure. Those 50-cent games they're nostalgic. Good old 50 cent.
$60. $170.
Look at all the grades on the Microsoft
Fair
employee
warning.
sticker games. They aren't CIB and very rarely get above an 8.5. That's true.
Next lot.
Anybody who collects Saturn, Segas... Oh, Jesus. Well, never mind. Cut that thought. We have a fucking Black Label Tomb Raider hanging out. What? What? 9.4A on this. Immediately shot up to $5,500. We're looking for $6,000 on this now. We're looking for 60. We're looking for $7,000. Wow. This weekly just has some grails hanging out. Wow.
Next lot.
Well, that was something. $6,600. Title, is this the same grade as the one that sold for $144 at the peak? I think you're right that it is the same grade. Well, we're going to price check on Tomb Raider in just a second here. Holy smokes. I did not expect to see that one just sneak in there.
$12.
Did not expect to see that one.
Fair warning. $16. $18.
Am I playing games right now or just buying? What do you mean? What do you mean?
$22.
I always play some games. Like I game weekly. I don't game daily anymore. I just like don't have the time, but I always make sure I do some gaming weekly.
$26.
Should invest in Wii U or Virtual Boy graded. Weiss, you're in luck. I have a full Virtual Boy set.
$28.
Not graded though. I didn't really care to get them factory sealed, but I have like 3 of them factory sealed. The rest are CIB.
Fair warning.
Wii U, I have some. I have some graded Wii U. I don't love it, but I have some. I'm not going to fully miss out. If Wii U explodes, I won't fully miss out. Put it that way.
$38.
We need to check the comp on.
$42.
We need to check the comp on.
$46. $48.
Elysium is saying it is the exact same copy. Oh my lord.
$70.
Wow.
$75. $80.
Wow.
$85.
So Tomb Raider here. We just had 9.4A. The last time we saw this game sell was $9,900, which was in November of 2022. So from 99, it just dropped down to 66. It just lost another 30% of its value in between sales. That's going from November to today. That's about 5 months. So Tomb Raider continues to slide, unfortunately, for people who did buy in early. 9.4A copy, though, in July 2021. And this is apparently the exact same copy. Sold for $144,000. Today it just sold for $6,600.
Fair warning.
Those are money amounts that I can't even fathom. Like that is a drop that is just unfathomable.
$42. $44.
You couldn't help yourself but buy the 144K Tomb Raider. Let's go, Mad Dog. As if.
$22.
What a meme, man. I mean, it sure feels a lot better to buy it at 6,600 than 144K. Fuck me.
$26.
Yeah, Diamond Hands 3023. It'll be back. Yeah, we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. 3023. It'll be back, baby. Wow.
Fair warning.
Just crazy. You really want a couple of graded Wii U games. I feel like I'd have better luck just grading them myself since it's kind of hype right now, or isn't it? Not really with the sealed side of things, Joseph. You can get factory sealed and graded Wii U games for very reasonable prices if you always are watching the auction houses. eBay is not the easiest place, but if you watch for open auctions, you can still do pretty good on graded Wii U games. You can obviously do it yourself as well. There's a lot of raw Wii U floating around out there, but it's really, really hard to evaluate disc-based games in eBay photos. So you might have to do a lot of buying, returning, asking for additional photos, asking for additional details. So you can do it yourself, but definitely keep your eyes open for graded Wii U auctions. The sealed world is not as crazy as the CIB world. All of that hype and everything, it's CIB collectors pushing that. Not sealed collectors. So. Call of Duty Big Red 1 was 9.4A there on the limited edition. Cold Winter 9.6A went for $57. Not a game I'm familiar with, actually. Published by Sierra. Devil May Cry 2 9.6A plus CGC real copy of the game for $169. Dirge of Cerberus 9.4A there goes for $159. Final Fantasy X2, now we're caught up. 9.4A on this one. Timothy, you grabbed the Dirge. Let's go. 9.4A for $159. Yeah, I still need a copy of Dirge. Just a copy. It's a game I never bought over the years. Like I just need to get one eventually. Same with X2. I do need to buy a copy eventually. Still haven't bought one of those either.
Fair warning. $42.
Minty tabs. I go to the gym about 5 days a week. 5 or 6. Yeah. About 5 right now.
Fair $46.
I'm heading to the gym right after this auction closes. Yeah, 5 days a week.
Warning.
But I pick up weights like every day. Like, you know what I mean? I just kind of addicted to it.
Next lot.
You always got to get it pumping, you know? You're not living if you're not pumped. I got to make sure Timothy doesn't get bigger vein than me, man. That guy's pushing. That guy's really pushing these days.
$6.
Power Collectors is not title. No.
Fair warning.
Only 12 likes with 80 people in the chat. Oh, it's tough out here being a YouTuber, man. It's tough out here.
$85, $95, $110.
I can't believe that is the 144K Tomb Raider. Went from frickin' like headlining a 9.68 plus on this 12 collector's edition. Nice grade on this. Tomb Raider went from like headlining a signature to just like in a weekly. Nuts. Losing on that Tomb Raider is like when people play Deal or No Deal and they're offered 200K and they say no deal and win 25 bucks in the end. And they say, it's okay, it's okay. Just wild. Absolutely wild. I have the biggest vein. Yeah. Greg's chat competes to see who has the biggest vein. Here's God Hand, 9.68 plus. Expensive game on PS2, even as a CIB. Capcom published, I don't know why everyone loves it though. Like, I don't know the lore behind God Hand. I just know it's a game that I always kept my eyes open for. $408 is a 9.68 plus on that. Here's God of War 2, 9.68 plus. Oh, just gotta stand up and stretch here. Oh.
$85.
Oh, gosh.
Fair warning.
Oh, my back is tight right now.
$95.
Yeah, you're not living if you're not pumped. Exactly, Supio. I knew a guy like yourself would understand.
$120. $130.
What do I think about buying a Valve VR and Steam Deck for preservation? Like for actual gaming and like emulating and stuff, I've heard they're awesome. But like
fair warning.
I don't game enough or do enough with them, or like I know people talk about preservation. I don't really care. I don't know. Someone else will preserve them. Once it's uploaded on the internet, like it's on the internet. So I don't know.
Next lot. $28.
Maybe I'm missing the point of the question, or maybe I'm just not deep enough in that world to really understand.
$36.
God of War 2, 9.68 plus closes at 159. Here's Gradius 5, 9.48 plus.
$44.
I'll toss a couple bids at this here. We're still sub 100, so.
$75.
You've been outbid.
Yeah, any game like this, like if you can get Gradius 5 for under 100 bucks, that's just a steal, so I'll gladly bid that up quickly there.
$90, $95, $100.
Jackie Fawn, are you JK? I feel like I recognize your user profile picture. Did you change your name, JK, or are you someone else?
$120.
Feel like you got a good price on the FF12. Didn't check, though. Pretty sure a similar one went a bit higher months ago. What'd you just pay, $169? I think it's right in line, Jackie.
$140.
Like, I think that's pretty in line with where FF12 sits these days.
Fair warning.
Only JK to you, buddy. There we go. There we go. You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Favorite console, probably N64, Gym Leader John, but like, yeah, probably N64. It's my most nostalgic console for sure.
$16.
But like PS1 and PS2, 360, those are all incredible as well. Can my elbows touch each other? What, behind my back? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they can't. No, I can't. I can't even get close.
$22.
Like not even, yeah, no. Got like a 22-inch waist there. How am I supposed to touch my... How am I supposed to touch my elbows to my back? You're dreaming if you think I can do that. 22-inch waist, I meant chest. don't even know what I'm talking about. Gradius 5 went for 169 here. Here's the GTA 3, the 9.4A plus.
$36.
You mean in the front? Yeah, my chest isn't that wide.
$38. $40.
Can't everyone touch elbows in the front?
$42. $44. $46. $48.
You meant putting the device to the side for the future.
$55.
Oh, just buying one and putting it to the side. I don't know enough about it to even really have an opinion on that.
$70.
Yeah, not a world I exist in at all. So even the way you mean it, I can't really answer that.
Fair warning.
I don't know much about Stream Deck or the Steam VR. Steam Deck and Steam VR. Not something I paid attention to at all.
$22.
All I heard was that Steam Deck is like awesome. But that's it. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories is 9.6 with a B seal rating. B for bad. Just joined, and I'm sure y'all talked about it, but that was a huge loss on Tomb Raider. Jeez, oh yeah, it is, Jackie. Oh yeah, it is. That is literally the same copy that sold for $144K back in July 2021. And frickin' Mad Dog joined into the chat to say that he's the one who scooped it up.
$36.
Scooping up Tomb Raider on a what? What even is that? 95% loss? $15,000 intervals. Yeah, 95%, I think. I think that's a 95% loss. Going from 144 down to 6,600. It might even be more. It might be like 96. That's insane.
$50.
That's insane.
Fair $55. $60.
The elbow touching usually gets asked by the chat to the female streamers. There it is. Benutzer, I haven't thought about that joke since like, I don't even know. Maybe 6th grade. That's hilarious.
$240.
Totally forgot about that. Touching your elbows. Yes.
$280.
Grand Theft Auto Liberty City there. The 9.6B goes for $84. Here's San Andreas 9.6A, a nice early print copy of the game, a real print copy of the game. San Andreas, all the Grand Theft Autos actually, Vice City, San Andreas, and GTA 3, much more affordable now to actually buy yourself retail copies of those games. There's still going to be an endless supply of these trilogy copies out there. So like, at these price points, I'd highly recommend just getting an original print, but if you're okay with getting the trilogy copies, I mean, you can get really nice ones for right around $100. So, San Andreas today is actually pushing itself up past almost up to $500 here on the 9.6.
Next lot. $36.
$504 there. As time goes, we will see more and more games from the notorious July signature go into a weekly. Pretty insane as we will see the drops, for sure. For sure, it's wild. Just wild. Doesn't even make sense.
46.
For some reason, I always thought God Hand was one of those like world simulation God games. And still, I saw the gameplay and you were flabbergasted. Wait, is it a fighting game? I don't even know what God Hand is. Where is it now? I assume it's like a beat 'em up, but I don't know.
$65.
Gut pounding, unmatched punching power. Defy the laws of physics. The back of this game is awful. Awful. Jesus Christ, this is not selling the game. You've been given the power of God Hand. Only one player.
$80.
Some kind of fighting beat 'em up, I guess. But like, what an awful back of the game. Jesus.
$5.
I expected way more. And in the meanwhile here, all we're missing is the Vice City Trilogy Edition. 9.6A++. Like I said, you can pick these up for around $100. We're looking for 119 right now. Bizarre beat 'em up, Platinum Games. God Hand. Mort's Garage shows up to pump God Hand. Just in the nick of time to pump God Hand. Bizarre beat 'em up from Platinum Games. Does the game actually review well, Mort? Like, do other people agree it's a good game, or is it a game that's so bad it's good in retrospect?
$85.
Vice City there, 9.6A++ goes for 124. Gran Turismo 4, 9.6A+. Nice copy of GT4.
Fair warning.
Yes, and yes, controversially, in fact.
Next lot. $34.
Wow. I must discover the power of God Hand, it sounds like.
$38.
We need an in-depth
$42.
documentary of that July 2021 signature at this point. Yes. Is Brian still in the chat? We
Fair
need
warning.
Brian to reach out to Carl or something to like Brian has all that inside info, right? We
Fair
can
warning.
tell the
$50.
actual untold story of what the fuck happened in July 2021. Leading up to it,
Fair warning.
some of the people involved, the mystery bidders. That's what we need. We need the tell-all exposed.
$22.
My God, can you imagine the follow-up?
$28.
That's what we need on YouTube there.
Fair warning.
Guitar Hero is a 9.48 plus. This is the part number copy of the game. Man, talking about
Fair
like
warning.
Guitar Hero on eBay the other night. I sometimes still do bin
Next
refreshing on eBay, so you like try to snipe newly listed auctions. There was a Guitar Hero that popped up without part number. It was $30 new in box. It was at the top of my refresh, and by the time I clicked the listing, it was still sold. There's still people out there sniping on eBay. It is competitive. Sucks when that happens. Harry
Fair
Potter
warning.
and the Sorcerer's Stone, 9.4A on this.
Next lot. $220.
It's a cult classic on God Hand. Yeah, wow. How long is it to beat, Mort? Like, can I sit down and beat God Hand
Fair
in one
warning.
night?
$200.
Harry Potter and the Brian, you have to get Carl
Fair
to pay you then. Get Mr. Jopes to pay you off, dude. Come on. Come on, man. It's 2023.
Fair warning.
Isn't Snowden's life better after he released all the info? What
Next
happened to
lot.
him? I'm sure he lives a great life now. $312 for Rainbow Foil Kingdom Hearts 2. The rainbow foil on this looks way better than
warning.
the silver foil. 9.68 plus for $312. I need to get a
Next
Kingdom
lot.
Hearts 2. Jesus.
$12.
It's a game that I really like, this game was so
$75.
damn common forever. But
$85.
yeah, I never bought one. Or maybe I have a copy, but it's not that nice. I should have just picked one up.
$95.
$312 to the 9.68 plus. Manhunt,
$110.
9.4B plus goes for $129 there.
$120.
MS Saga, A New Dawn, 9.4A plus on it. We'll
Fair
see where
warning.
this goes. 5 on the pop report. RPG game here by Bandai.
Fair warning.
The big players in that sale are known, and I'm sure they could be interviewed. There we go, man. You don't even need to
Fair
leak
warning.
client info. Easy, easy, easy.
$170.
Watch some gameplay of it. It's hilarious. Yeah, I'm super curious now. I
Fair
love when I
warning.
can just sit down and beat a game in about 4 hours. So if God Hand fits that bill, I might
Next
just have to
lot.
try it out.
$80. $120.
Not all non-security strip GTAs are trilogies. Yes. Could also be normal prints after first print wave. Yeah, I think that
Fair warning. $140.
Are you sure? Does San Andreas have a print on PS2
Fair
without
warning.
the security strip that isn't trilogy? Do they all have one? I thought they didn't all have it. Here's NFL Game Day 2003, 9.4A. MS
Fair
Saga
warning.
did close at 192. And I do actually want to look up Kingdom Hearts, just to see where the foil copies are falling.
Fair warning.
Let's take a peek at Kingdom Hearts. Can't even
Next
type it in
lot.
here. Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom
$2.
Hearts 2.
$7.
Rainbow foil. What's it look like? 9.68 plus just sold for
$12,
$408
$16.
2 weeks ago. Jesus, so this copy just sold for $100 less than we last saw it. Apparently I need to be
Fair
on the
warning.
lookout then. 9.68 plus used to only be 228. Oh.
28, 32,
Oh, okay, I need to keep my eyes open on Kingdom Hearts 2 apparently. Somewhere in the 2 to 300 range. That's where I'm going to try and strike there.
Fair warning.
NFL Game Day, the 9.4A there goes for 204. And here's NFL Game Day again, 8.5B plus. First Tom Brady cover. That's why we see this quite a bit. Or, is it? Yeah, first cover, right? Game Day 03?
Fair warning.
And it also exists on PS1?
$95.
I believe so. Yeah, Monster Hunter is a really big one that does and doesn't have the strip.
Fair warning.
Finding Monster... Katamari Damacy is another one there that comes to my head immediately. With and without the strip, where there's a massive difference in rarity.
$120.
The Harry Potter sold for $169. You feel like everyone can find out fairly easily if they wanted to? Oh, for sure, sup yo, but no one's actually going to go out of their way to find out what happened or who bid on games or who bought games. It's way more interesting to just say it's all an insider job conspiracy theory, right? Like, no one actually cares. They just want a juicy story.
$50.
So that's why you have to counter a juicy story with an even juicier story.
$80.
You can't fight spectacle with logic. Spectacle will always win.
Fair warning.
NFL Game Day 03 there, the lesser copy, the 8.5B Plus one for $139, and here is Okami 9.4A.
Fair warning.
You bought the Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame is another big one, with and without the strip. Fatal Frame 1 and 2. Those are big ones for sure.
Fair warning. $70, $80, $90, $100.
Okami 9.4A goes for $119 there. Corn, you bought the MS Saga. Let's go, dude. $192 for that. Pretty uncommon RPG to pick up there. Cool pickup. Cool pickup. What's this game worth complete in box these days? I remember MS Saga being pretty expensive like years ago. Pretty expensive being like 60, 70 bucks. Here's Oni 9.6A Plus by Rockstar, for those who don't know.
Fair warning.
And Oni is getting some love, pushing its way up over $300. First time at Heritage, 0 copies higher. Let's go, Oni.
Fair warning.
MS Saga is 130 to 150 CIB. Whew.
Next lot.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I figured. Really cool pickup on the MS Saga then at 200 bucks. Oni goes for 336. That's cool. That's cool. I remember always wanting to play Oni when I was younger, and I don't know if I ever even did. It just always stood out to me as a PS2 game. Probably just because they had the hollow cover on it. And a waifu on the cover, right?
$4.
Waifu plus hollow cover plus guns. Pretty enticing. Pretty enticing for a young Greg. What is that, 2001 it came out? That would have been 8. Oh my god. Onimusha Warlords there, sold for $312. Jesus, 9.6A plus. Pretty good on that too. Phantasy Star Universe, 9.2A on this.
Fair warning. $20. $22.
Phantasy Star Universe, CGC 9.2A.
Fair warning.
How did Kingdom Hearts 2 sell for more than Manhunt? Same with MS Saga. The Manhunt was really hindered by being a B+ seal rating on it. Like 9.4 B+ is always going to limit the ceiling on a game. So if you put Manhunt in the same kind of grade range, like 9.6 Manhunt, yeah, it would do good. But that B+ is, that's tough. That's tough.
$8, $10.
You got to be a pretty special game to be on PS2 and still get a really good premium with a B+ seal grade. Phantasy Star Universe there went for $53. Here's Radiata Stories, 9.6 B+. Speaking of B+, we'll see how Radiata Story does here. I remember when Kingdom Hearts 2 was selling for like 5 times these prices. RIP. Yeah, in Asuma, I was just saying, it seems like a decent time for me to try to pick up a Rainbow Foil Kingdom Hearts 2. Such a beautiful game. And I mean, really, I do need to grab a Kingdom Hearts 1 as well, as the price is like, you know, I don't want to say cheap, but much more reasonable than what it was on Kingdom Hearts 1.
Fair warning.
Tomb Raider should have pulled it as soon as he knew he was in the weekly. I mean, Jackie, what is the recourse at this point, though, with Tomb Raider? Like, the weekly auction is getting a 9.6A+. The Signature has a better copy. The Signature has 2 better copies.
$130.
So the Signature is going to have 2 nicer copies sell. Then you'd be 3. Like, you'd have to wait for both of those to sell, and then you could get your 9.4A in what kind of auction? Where? When? Right? I just don't know if there's any kind of, like what are your options at this point? The value is probably never coming back. So Radiata Stories goes for 75 bucks. Here's Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Looks faded? Am I crazy?
$70.
Why the hell does this look so blue?
$80. $90.
Just looks like it has a really blue hue to it. A blue hue. But must just be the photographing. Photography. There's no notes say that it's faded, so it's 9.68 plus. Looked weird.
$130.
Ratchet and Clank, up your arsenal. 9.68 plus on this.
Fair warning.
Rainbow foil is so much nicer, for sure. For sure.
Next lot.
That's kind of like you. A lot of the big name games I actually want, I don't have yet. Yeah, I know. I find myself always buying like the good deal game instead of the game I actually want.
Fair warning.
Then I just always end up with a bunch of games that like I kind of like, you know, like, oh, I'm happy with my purchases, but it's not like the #1 games I want to buy because a lot of those games are just more valuable. I always fall prey to like buying a bunch of junk instead of a few premium items. I'm a sucker for that.
$44.
Ratchet and Clank, up your arsenal. 159 there to get yourself a 9.6A plus. Beautiful copy of the game. Rayman Arena was a 9.8A plus. Jesus. 9.8A plus CGC copy there. Rayman Arena. Not the most desirable Rayman game, obviously, but 9.8A plus for 129? Yeesh. Cool pickup, whoever grabbed that one. Ready to Rumble Boxing, round 2. Remember the Ready to Rumble Boxing series? Wow. 9.8A plus here on PS2.
$10.
We waste all of our money on games we don't like and then miss the one we love. Yes, exactly.
$150.
Another SIG going before those is just a bad way for the seller, even after it is probably a better option. Well, it depends, Jackie, because if you go to a later SIG, like let's say these two that come up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever, when they come up in the signature, if those comps already go lower and already put more downward pressure on Tomb Raider, because that's 2 copies that are going to sell. If you go another 3 months into the future, I think it's very possible that that copy that just sold for $6,600 tonight could sell for $5,000, could sell for $4,000. 2 more people are going to be taken away from the bidding pool. You know what I mean? I think you're damned if you do, damned if you don't type of a situation.
$90.
Red Dead Revolver was a 9.4A plus there for $216. Really cool game. I was just going to say that. Jackie, I was just going to say it. Red Dead Revolver for sure should be a more sought after valuable game. Really cool game. Really cool game. Resident Evil X Veronica there was the 5th anniversary one, $169 for the 9.4A. Here's Rogue Galaxy, another RPG I believe on the system. Yes, 9.6A plus. Sony published on this one.
Next lot, $80.
Rogue Galaxy 9.6A plus went for $60. Oh my god, I was reading the chat. I would have tossed a bid. That's crazy. That's crazy, $60. Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. Here's Shadow Hearts from the New World, 9.6A plus.
$95.
I gotta pay attention here with the PS2 games, apparently.
$100.
Yeah, get it together, PS2 collectors. I agree.
Fair warning, $110.
We're talking about the 144K Tomb Raider, and we forget that 8.0A sold for 26K before that. At least the 9.4 is a nice copy.
Fair warning.
Yeah, that's true. You get too picky with the games you really want and then buy half-decent copies of games I just kind of want. Yes, I agree. I agree. I'll have a really high-grade copy of a game that's like, eh. But then when it comes to the game I really want, I don't have the, you know, I don't have the nice copy of it. Shadow Hearts goes for $139 there.
$5.
Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Saga, 9.2A++. Tons of these games out there. That's why we don't see much high of a price there, even though it's an Atlas Shin Megami Tensei game. $51. Same with this one, Digital Devil Saga 2. 9.8A++. And the listing actually says that it is from a 12-pack. So, a lot of these games out there, really cool though to pick up. Like, they're just cool for your personal collection, but you don't have to pay a lot for them, which is always nice. Here's Nocturne, another game that this is the reprint version of this game. The original print of Nocturne is also very expensive and much more rare. The original print having the security strip along the top. So,
fair warning. Next lot, $75. Next lot.
Previous lot reopened.
Nocturne is back. We are back to Nocturne. Yeah, the Shadow Hearts at 139. I figured it was cheap, Brio. I figured it was. I think Rogue Galaxy and this game, aren't they both like $50, $60, $70 just to get a CIB copy?
$80, $90,
A game so nice you sell it twice.
$100,
Nocturne did
$110.
close at 169 there. Here is Persona 3 FES. Again, really
Fair warning.
printed, so it's really easy to find this. So 9.8 A++ on this one as well.
Next lot.
Get yourself a really nice copy of the game for cheap. This one goes for 129. Here's Simpsons Hit and Run, 9.6 A+. I'm pretty sure we saw Simpsons Hit and Run sell for a lot. Or was it Road Rage? It was one of the two of them. Had a big sale. Check out Hit and Run here.
Fair warning. $300.
Simpsons Hit and Run. Was it this one?
$20.
No, it must have been Road Rage. Looks like we last saw this sell for $432, and $960 is where it peaked out at, November 2022. $960 and then $432 immediately after that. So we'll see what tonight's sell
Fair
for.
warning.
We're up to the 432 mark here.
$380. $400.
I have not tried Poca MMO.
Fair
I have
warning.
not. I saw people playing it at one point on Twitch though, but never played it
Next
myself.
lot. $160.
The Simpsons Hit and Run does sell for $456, so right around its last comp that we saw in November.
Fair warning.
$20 up from the last time we saw it about 5 months ago. Really cool game. Both
Next
those,
lot.
all the Simpsons games in this, like the PS2 era,
$44.
Road Rage, Hit and Run, both
$48.
fantastic games.
$55. $65.
What did the San Andreas sell for? It was a 9.6A that went for
$75.
500 something, I believe. Yeah, $504, 9.6A on the San Andreas. Here's Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven, 9.8A+ for the Tenchu fans out there.
$110.
Tenchu is a series that I never experienced it, completely missed it.
$130.
The Suikoden 4, oh my god, I took, Jesus, 9.8A+ Suikoden 4 for
Fair
180?
warning. $140.
That's crazy. I know Suikoden 4 isn't the most expensive of the series here,
Fair
but
warning.
still being tied to the Suikoden series, 9.8A+, under 200 bucks. I don't know.
Fair warning.
Just feels like a great purchase. Maybe I'm crazy.
Next lot.
Tenchu 9.8A+ goes for 169. Tiger Woods 08, 9.4B+ on this copy. You would have never put Tomb Raider in your top 3 on PS1. I mean,
Fair warning.
it wasn't I was flabbergasted
$4.
when I saw Tomb Raider doing what it did.
$6.
It's a game that I hadn't really considered at all as like a PS1 grail. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Next lot.
I was shocked.
$55.
Like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, I get it.
$65.
Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider? Maybe I just missed all the hype when I was too young, but... Oh, here's, speaking of Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness on
Fair
PS2, 9.6A+. Only one graded higher out of just 18. And Tiger Woods closes at $34. Tiger Woods, I think he just passed Jeopardy for the lowest game today at $34. Dragon
Fair
Root,
warning.
you bought the Tenchu. So is Tenchu a game you actually want? Or is it just a game you kind of want in really good condition?
Fair warning.
Yeah, Resident Evil, Twisted Metal, Tekken, exactly.
Fair warning.
Exactly. Those are all, like, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, all of those, all 5 of those are above Tomb Raider, in my opinion as well.
$34.
Easy. Like, I wouldn't even, you know what I mean? Easy.
$42.
Yeah, I would put Metal Gear Solid above that as well, but there's just so much supply of the game that it, like, waters down the price so much. Here is
$50.
Zone of the Enders. Only 1 graded higher out of 7 on the pop report. Also comes
Fair
with the
warning.
Metal Gear Solid 2 demo there.
$60. $70.
And of course, produced by Hideo Kojima.
Fair warning.
For the Zone of the Enders fans out there. Tomb Raider closed at $144.
Fair
I've never
warning.
played through Tomb Raider PS1, nope. I have not.
$90.
I think I played it like a little bit at one of my cousin's houses or something like that, or like my uncle owned
Fair
it.
warning.
I kind of remember like at least experiencing it,
$120.
but never actually played through it.
Fair
I'm pretty
warning.
sure Zone of the Enders is expensive CIB.
$140.
I'm pretty sure. Like, this game has a cult following, of course. Being Konami published and having the Hideo Kojima behind it, it's always going to have fans, so.
Fair warning. Next lot. $36.
ends at
$40.
$180 there.
$42.
I don't know how rare ZOE
$44.
is. This also got ported to what? PS3? Is that where it went?
Fair
They did the
warning.
Zone of Enders collection? PS3? Or was that PS4? I can't remember what year they did that.
$48.
I think prior to it getting ported, it
$15.
was more expensive, Timothy, as a CIB.
$55.
I'm pretty sure that port destroyed all value it had for the
$60.
PS2 release.
$65.
Maybe I'm just talking out my ass, but I'm pretty sure I remember that.
$70.
Little Big Planet,
$75.
9.4A. I don't know what I don't know what print it is though.
Fair
There's
warning.
the version of Little Big Planet that has the UPC on the back there.
Next
Yeah,
lot.
there we go. CGC didn't say what variant it is. Yeah. The UPC on the back, isn't that the only way you can tell the variant on Little Big Planet? Or can you actually tell by any other detail?
$32.
I only know how to
$46.
recognize it by the UPC on the back.
$40.
You think there are versions for
Fair
both
warning.
PS3 and PS4? Wow.
$42.
This is later production, you're pretty sure? I assume it is. I assume we would the bidding
Fair
itself. The bidding itself, I assume, would have let us know. So 9.4A, there goes for 104
Fair
bucks.
warning.
Here's Silent Hill Downpour. 9.6A
$46.
plus, seeing it again in the weekly. Benutzer, do I have my pants
Fair
on?
warning.
Ah, Greg is so funny. Greg is so funny.
Next lot. $32.
I'm not standing up. Let's put it that way.
$120.
Have yourself a good sleep. You can think about that as you drift off. Here is a lot of
Fair
17 sealed PS3 games.
$130.
A lot of it looks PAL. All of it looks PAL. I think it's all PAL in this lot.
$150.
2 special editions, one being a One Piece that looks like it's exclusive to...
Fair warning.
I'm guessing this One Piece Pirate Warriors Collector's Edition right here is exclusive to
Next
Europe.
lot.
I don't think I've ever seen this in North America.
$28.
Albeit, I don't think I've ever seen this either, this Blacklist. So, if you're into collecting
$32.
special editions and shit, pretty cool lot there of 17 factory sealed PS3 games.
Fair warning.
Blood Rain, entering into original Xbox. We're entering into the
$36.
final stretch, folks.
Fair warning. $38.
The final stretch starts with Blood Rain, 9.4A plus.
Fair warning. $40.
Halo 4, of course, is back today. No auction is complete without it. We have the 9.8A plus
Fair warning.
and only a
$42.
9.6A. That's shocking. 9.6A?
$44.
That's not good to see. Halo's getting weaker. And we do end off here with with more
Fair
lots of stuff. Like this is a lot with an Xbox 360, and we have a lot of
Next
23 complete in-box
$14.
games. A lot of them are also have those employee stickers on them, so if you're into that, you might want to bid on that lot of games there. But back to the Xbox stuff. Blood Rain closed at $71. Here's Constantine. Constantine? Constantine. I think it's Constantine.
Fair
I don't
warning.
really know though. I never say it out loud.
$34.
Did I miss the Water and Warfare? Oh shit, yeah, 9.6A. There we go,
$36.
Chokeslam. I did miss it. 9.6A. What's in the signature, Chokeslam?
Fair warning.
9.6A plus plus on Modern
$38,
Warfare is in the signature, I believe,
$42.
if I'm not mistaken.
Fair warning.
9.6A plus plus. Whew. Yep. Big one at the signature.
Next lot.
Big one at the
$14.
signature. Is there a first print on Modern Warfare 4? I thought they were all first print. Like, I thought black label on this game was all you need. Or white label, I guess.
$18.
However we say it for
$22.
360. Do we say white label? Is that actually a phrase?
$26.
I just call everything black label. Constantine goes for
$28,
69
$30.
bucks. Here's Doom 3, 9.4A.
$32. $34. $36.
Wonder how the Siberian Collection would do at auction. Didn't the
$38,
Siberian Collection,
$40.
Brian, didn't that just get reprinted? Or has a reprint?
$42.
I remember
$44.
when I did my interview with Figsy, I'm pretty sure he was talking about the Siberian Collection. Either
Fair
getting a
warning.
reprint, like, oh, I think it just got a reprint.
$46.
Someone fact check me on that. Because if it just got a reprint, the value of it
Fair
might be
warning.
being diluted as we speak.
$48.
Brio, man, sometimes it just goes
Fair
like
warning.
that. That's why I say you got to show up to like if you're serious about, you know, being part of this and collecting games and getting good value and shit. That's why I say you got to come out to these weeklies. So, it was reprinted. Yes, there we go. There's only ever, you know, like if you watch every single weekly, Brio, every now and then you're going to see some deals. Just how it goes. Dusty Games has been selling them. There we go. Yeah, I think Figsy mentioned it because it wasn't, that's Figsy Games on YouTube. Big PlayStation collector. Probably one of the most knowledgeable people I know about PlayStation, actually. He was mentioning...
$30.
Fuck, now I lost my train of thought.
Fair warning.
That CGC hadn't labeled the variant on their case. So it was a reprinted Siberian collection in the CGC case without CGC saying that it was the reprint.
Fair warning.
There it is. There's the complete thought that I was trying to get out. Doom 3 goes for $79 for the 9.4A, and here's Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil. 9.4B plus on this.
Fair warning.
That's what you get for tossing it in a box for a year. Yup.
Next lot.
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. $65 there for the Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil, and here's Halo 2 9.2A. It actually seems like we haven't seen high-grade Halo 2 in a long time. Am I crazy? When's the last time we've seen like an actual 9698A plus on this? 9.2A sells for $186. Here's Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Really cool game when it came out. 9.6A plus on this one. Actually got a little bit of value too. $216 on Hulk. Here's Punisher 9.4A. Again, a really cool game on original Xbox.
Fair warning.
Are rare games that are brand new but have like rips in the seal worth getting graded, or better to just sell raw? Yeah, it really just depends on the game.
$4.
It just depends on the game. And it depends how bad the rips are. It depends, like, it's...
$12, $14.
I wouldn't immediately send them in for grading, Marlo, but, like, it depends. That's kind of the best answer I can give you on that. The Punisher 9.4A goes for $149. I kind of want to pick one of these up. The Punisher was, again, a super cool game when it came out. Extremely violent. Which I guess made it really cool to young me. Tato Legends 9.2A. I just remember the Punisher was like one of the most violent games I had played at that time. Which is kind of funny, it being a Marvel game and all that. It made me think the Punisher was the coolest superhero ever. Anti-hero, superhero, what do we call the Punisher? Tato Legends is pushing its way up over $50 here. Getting a little bit of love. Not the highest grade in the world. First time on Heritage, only one on the Pop Report though. $67 for that. And for people who grew up playing Tato games, like I did, I always love these compilation discs. Unreal Tournament 2, or I guess just Unreal 2 they call it, 9.6A. Oh, Brio, you're right, man. There's original Xbox collecting is very affordable right now.
$18.
Very affordable. And I've been saying that for like a year now. Where if you want to get into a console to collect for this generation, like original Xbox is probably 2 to 3 to 4 times cheaper than PS2 in most.
Next lot.
In most instances. Like Xbox is very affordable. Unreal 2 9.6A goes for $49.
Fair warning.
Speaking of being insanely affordable, $49 there for Unreal 2. Here's a lot of 15 complete in-box Xbox games. So you got Morrowind up there, you have... I'm just trying to look at stuff that sticks out to me. Morrowind, Metal Dungeon... Oh, they sold. $75, Jesus. Fable was in the bottom corner, Knights 2. Oh, Shrek was at the bottom. Shrek alone should have brought in $70. I don't think there's anything too expensive in this lot, so... $75 for 15 games. I mean, hey. Modern Warfare, 9.6A. If you do not know, original Modern Warfare, expensive game, sought-after game, not easy to get in high grade. 9.6A here. We'll see what this one does. And at the signature auction, we're going to see a 9.6 plus sell. So, it's going to be kind of crazy to see what Modern Warfare can do.
$1,100.
Yeah, that's what we're going to see, Nick.
Fair warning.
All eyes are on Modern Warfare here to close out the auction. We got a few more games right after it, but this is the last big one.
Fair warning. 1,500.
Looking for $1,800.
Fair warning.
Oof.
Next
Oh
lot,
my gosh.
$36.
1,680, hey? COD 4 just cementing itself as like a
$40.
tippy top.
$44.
Tippy top
$46,
Xbox 360
$48.
game. Whew. Drunk Gamer, I personally
Fair
thought the
warning.
trade demo was very affordable.
$50. $55.
I personally thought that trade demo was very affordable. The
Fair
9.68 Plus on Golden went for like 6K.
$65.
Family Guy Back to the Multiverse is 9.4A. Let's just look at COD. What have we seen now on
Fair
it?
warning. $70. Fair warning.
Modern Warfare. Yeah, so
Next lot.
Call of Duty had its coming out party, so to speak. There we had the $52,000 sale, 9.8 plus plus. That was November 2022. Then 9.6A plus sold for $6,100 on Golden. That was February 2023.
$44.
That's it.
$48.
Otherwise, we have to go all the way back to
$55.
2021, where a 9.2A was only $500, $400.
Fair warning.
9.6A today sells for $1,680. It's really, really, really going to depend. There's 52 right now in the pop report. Or let me
Fair
filter
warning.
that down, sorry. Made in USA. There's 35
Next
on the
lot.
pop report. Call of Duty is
95,
100% going to live or die based on how many copies come out of the grading. Like if this population report, given how big Call of Duty is,
$60.
could double in the next year or so. Could happen.
Fair warning.
Chokeslam, I know you've watched this game a lot closer than I have,
$180.
but man, oh man. 35 isn't a lot of games on the pop report for Modern Warfare right now. It's not a lot right now. It's not a lot. Halo 4 is pumping. 9.88 plus here, pushing over $200.
Fair warning.
Gears of War 2, 9.6B goes for $84. Family Guy went for
Next
$94. Halo 4 sells for $234. The whole market is up. We live and die by the sales on Halo 4. This is a big week for video games. $234. Here's the 9.6A.
$60. $70. $80. Fair warning.
1,500 was your max, Timothy? Yeah, dude. I mean,
Next lot.
it's tough, man. It's tough. I was thinking about you bidding on that too as I was pumping it. as I was actively fucking you over. It's just like, you know, you get into $1,500 for an Xbox 360 game and it's like, oh my gosh. That's tough. You have a God of War, but it has the greatest hit sticker on the front.
Fair warning.
Tyler, I'm pretty sure if you remove that sticker, WATA will call you on it anyway. I don't know how CGC will treat it. Like, I, in the past, personally, have always removed the greatest hit sticker. Because, frankly, it's a black label copy. Get that sticker off there, right? So I think I still would remove the sticker, because I don't think that sticker adds value or anything. So I would remove the sticker, but if you send it in for grading, they still might denote that it had the sticker on it. I don't know. I would remove the sticker myself.
Fair warning.
It's a black label copy, right? Why do I want a greatest hit sticker on there?
$90.
Group lot of 23 games there, sold for $119. Just complete in box Xbox 360 games, so. And here is the final lot of the auction. A group lot again with an Xbox 360 console included. All European stuff, though. $228 it went for. Which brings us to the recap. What an auction, hey? What a stacked auction. Oh my god. So if you didn't see, the signature's coming up on Thursday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. I hope you guys can come out for that. It's coming back on Friday as well and Saturday. So the signature is going to be a 3-day event this week. Hopefully you guys can make it out, but the big one is on Thursday. That's the live session. That has the real bidders, the biggest items, Thursday's auction. I'll make sure to update you guys in the Discord and all that stuff. So if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord, link in the description. At the top of this auction was the Link to the Past 9.4A one for $21,000. Right underneath it was the Mario Bros 9.4A for $13,200. Both solid sales, frankly. The Mario Bros was down a little bit, and it's been a while since we've seen a Link to the Past sell this high, but yeah, both did decent. Tomb Raider, I mean, what else is there to say? 9.48 sells for $6,600 today. At one point in time, at one fairy tale point in time, it was $144,000. Absolutely insane. Mario 64 8.58 plus slid a little bit today. It last sold closer to 4,800, I think it was. 3,720 today. Call of Duty Modern Warfare continues to crush 1,680 for the 9.6A. I mean, I think it's still doing really well. I don't know how other people see it. I think that's a lot of money for a 360 game. 9.6A, good condition, not great condition. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson's Punch-Out was a 9.0 CIB copy of the game, $1,440. There's some massive CIB games coming up at the Signature as well that we're going to see explode, so it's going to be interesting to see how CIB gets treated overall. There's some big ones. And then Paperboy was right under it at $1,320, and that closes off everything over $1,000. So we just had some extremely high-grade games there selling for extreme prices, and then everything else was sub 1,000. At the other side of the auction, the loser... Oh my god, we had two. I didn't even see this guy squeak its way in there. We also had Final Fantasy X2 Greatest Hits for $34. I didn't see that this game also sold for $34. The other one was Tiger Woods on PS2. 9.4B plus Canadian version. I think I got to give it to Tiger just because we're looking at a B plus seal rating, Canadian variant, sports game. Like, I mean... Tiger Woods has a lot going for him. I'm going to have to give him the trophy of the day. I just got it. It's got to go to Tiger. It's got to go to Tiger. Greatest hits Final Fantasy 12, you know, that's one thing, but this thing is special. Yeah, the CIB Link to the Past, 9.8 CIB copy of that game. It's insane. It's insane. It's going to be really interesting to see what the Signature brings for us all. It's going to be really interesting. Like I said, I'll make sure to have reminders and stuff so you guys won't miss it. We'll all be there for the start time. And of course, one last reminder that Heritage, of course, does sponsor tonight's auction. It was a 9.6A cam, just 9.6A on it. 9.6A++ is coming at the Signature. Tonight's auction was sponsored by Heritage. If you guys are interested in consigning with Heritage Auctions, please reach out using the links in the description. You can get free appraisals on your stuff. If it's raw stuff, sealed, CIB, Heritage can also help you get it graded. If you grade through Heritage Auctions, you don't have to pay any of your grading fees until after your stuff sells. So it really helps with upfront fees if you're worried about that. Like, oh, I don't want to pay thousands of dollars to get my stuff graded. You don't have to worry about any of those fees at the end if you have Heritage help you grade your stuff. Deadlines are in the description there. They're always taking consignments for the Tuesdays. I really appreciate you guys coming out. And I will see you guys on Thursday for the fireworks. See you guys on... I think so, Elysium. I think that Duck Hunt has a lot of juice left in it. I think that Duck Hunt has juice. I think we are going to see a bidding war on that one. That's my own thought, my own prediction on it. We'll see. I'm off to the gym. Have yourselves a good rest of the night. Take care, everybody. See you Thursday.